Oh, new graphic. Who's that? New graphic. Who's that? Let's go. We got George, Jonathan. What up? What up? What's up? Anybody else in the chat, say what's up, man. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. We're here. We're excited. Nanselly's going to be here in a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. New beginnings for everything. We literally scrapped the other live that we were starting to do. We were at like episode 60 something, and we're pretty much starting from the bottom today. Episode 1. So hopefully you guys enjoy the ride. You know what I'm saying? I need to see who's in here. So whoever's in here, put a trophy emoji or a fire emoji or your favorite emoji in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I need that. I need you guys to feed me some energy. Give me that energy, man. Give me that energy. Give it to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need. That's what I need. That's what I need. Woo! I've been live on Twitch. I was secretly live on Twitch a few times actually. So if you guys don't know, I do go live on Twitch every single day. That's what we'll be doing music. Like I told you guys last time, if you guys haven't heard, we're not doing music on this channel as much as we used to before because of the copyright issues that we've had. So now everything is going over to Twitch. So everything is going to be in Twitch. Link is in the description and everything. So make sure you guys follow us over there. I do have some people that come through over there and show some love. So if you guys want to do that, we'll do that over there. But here is definitely different now. This is more of a show, if you want to put it that way. We talk about current events or just what's been going on in our lives and stuff like that. So this is an exciting thing for me because I've always wanted to do this. And yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? We didn't go live last weekend because I was sick. And you guys could probably hear that a little bit still in my throat. You know what I'm saying? No homo or whatever the kids say nowadays. What's it called? But yeah, man, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But we definitely been going live on Twitch, so make sure you guys tap in over there. I need to do more lives on social media. I need to go live on TikTok more often, which I low-key might do that right now actually. When we start this this little thing we got going. You can play Better to Shine by Nonstop Unsold Souls. I'm definitely down. Hopefully you have a Twitch account. Come through on the Twitch. The Twitch is where we're gonna be at, man. And yes, I am saying the Twitch. I know. Oh man. But yeah, I guess I should keep announcing this, and I should keep letting you guys know every single time I'm live, just because I don't know if you guys watch our previous lives or you guys see our clips or anything, but I did say that on this channel there's going to be no more music reactions, especially on the live, because we've been getting strikes, we've been getting copyrights, we've been getting a lot of things, and it's blacklisting our channel. Our views are the lowest they've ever been because of that. And I did speak to a representative from YouTube, and they told me that that was one of the biggest reasons why our channel is where it's at, and also why we're not able to offer memberships. I'm like, oh no, this is bringing me down. I can't do that. So then I had to make that executive decision. Anything that is copyrighted, anything that is messing with the channel had to go. So unfortunately, I did have to delete almost 1,000 plus videos, man. 1,000 plus videos are now gone from the channel. A lot of live streams that were up are gone. If you guys see, we only got like at most 10 live streams out of the 60 that we had. But it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's a new beginning, and I'm excited for the future, you know. It's going to be hard to transition from being a music channel to making it what it is now, but you know, I have faith and I'm excited. What's our Twitch? Our Twitch is exactly the same as our YouTube name, eFamilymedia. But if you don't find it, it should be in the description. of the live. So just scroll down, it should be there. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. So unfortunately, a lot of man, I had to remove some of our top viewed videos. Like something that we had for a very long time up there was a Calibre 50 video, which had 500,000 views. And unfortunately, I had to make that decision to delete it because at this point, it's like either we only get, traffic from, let's say at most 30 viewers per video, or we try to fix what we got going on in order for our videos to be, shown to different people and hopefully to the people that are already on this channel. Because I'm sure you guys don't even get. Okay, let me ask you guys this. Do you guys get any notifications when we post videos, or do they even come up in your story on YouTube or the shorts or anything? Let me know in the chat. I really want to know because I feel like people are not getting our notifications. I'm not going to lie. Because, like I said, our views have been really, really low. There was a point in time where we were hitting lives and it was giving us within the first hour at least 150 views, and then at the rest of the day it would be, if it's a really good video, 1,000 views, and if it's a decent video it would barely be hitting the 500 mark. You know what I'm saying? But that was before. But now it's like, since we've been kind of shadow banned a little bit, we only been getting like 30 views, man. 30 views. The shorts are getting like 100 views. It depends. It's been insane, man. It's been insane. So I had to take that decision and just, get rid of all that and hopefully you guys understand. Hopefully you guys understand. And thank you for following us on Twitch. I'm gonna definitely see you tomorrow on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Because I do go live every day, like I said. Let me see. What you guys up to? How was you guys this week? It's been 2 weeks since I haven't talked to you guys, man. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you guys are doing well. We'll get into our weeks when Nanselly gets back in here, and I'll let you guys know what happened and what's been going on, and just, we'll get it going. Because if you guys don't know, we've been doing a podcast style for our lives now. So there's always a little snippet, let's say like a first hour and a half of our lives. We put it into a podcast. So if you guys listen to podcasts, add us in your podcast list. That way, we could expand in that way too. You know what I'm saying? So it's exciting stuff. Little by little, we'll grow that and potentially start bringing in some people to have as guests. I don't know. Little by little, we'll see what happens and stuff. But yeah. There's been a lot of changes on social media too. Just if you guys are not aware, and this is why I'm kind of glad that. Thank you for following us. I don't know if I said that. But there's been a lot of changes on social media. There's been a lot of changes on YouTube, and everything is getting so strict now. Everything is getting very, very strict. So this is the reason why we've been doing different things and just doing different content for everything that we do, because now TikTok is now allowing even DJs to play copyrighted music. People that do covers of music or just, let's say, sing-alongs or anything like that, they can't post on TikTok anymore. And producers that make beats and stuff like that are also not being able to play music on live on TikTok anymore because they're that strict now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of glad that we kind of made that transition, a couple months ago, when we started trying to be different in that way. And yeah, man, so I'm excited for that. I do see that you followed us too. I appreciate you. OG Sicky626. Shout outs to you. Thank you so much. You just got here. Some name on Spotify. Wait, what? Oh yeah, same name. It should be the same name. To be honest, I don't even know if we're on Spotify. I did open a RSS account, and we should be on Apple Music. We should be on different platforms. I don't even have Spotify to test that, but if it's there, let me know, please. That would be amazing if me haces el paro real quick, I appreciate you for that. But yeah, so I did open an account and all that stuff, and everything should be running smooth. And it's on YouTube as well. So yeah, man, it's been looking good. It's been looking good. I am gonna show off the page real quick too, just so you guys see what's it looking like. We did do some changes and stuff, and I'm proud of them. I'm proud of these changes, man. So let me go ahead and get this ready for you guys so you guys can see it real quick before we get into it. Yeah, bro, I know I messed up. I should download Spotify just to check, but honestly, I don't even have any storage in my phone. I don't have any storage, and I tried to take some pictures out and stuff like that to put them in the computer and stuff, but I really haven't had the time to do that. That's my fault, but it's okay. It's okay. We've been also uploading pre-shop, and you guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna see. Let's go ahead and see this real quick. Let me go to this page and let's go here. Let me show you guys real quick. Close the YouTube page because we usually don't even do reaction screens, but we'll just go ahead and do one real quick. Just cause bam, okay. So this is what it's looking like now. You know what I'm saying? So we got obviously our post. I do try to post every day. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I am the only one that likes my stuff sometimes. It's all good, But like I was saying, so you see the shorts? Crazy, right? Like the amount of views it gets and stuff like that compared to what we were getting before. This is a joke. You know what I'm saying? All these numbers are a joke right now. And that's because of the copyright stuff. I did make a video out of it, the whole copyright stuff. So what I'm doing right now is anything that I talk about on Twitch, anything that is post worthy, we transfer it over on YouTube and we make it into a video. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you guys see here. All of these are literally videos from the live stream that we do on Twitch. You see, we also even react to stuff over there and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So Adolfo, what up, what up, what up? We're here, we're live, bro, we're live. Alright, so the other thing that we got going on, we got Nanselly's channel. She has been going live, so if you guys want to check her out, you guys can. You know what I'm saying? You just have to scroll all the way to the bottom. She got her page right here. We also got our store page right here, and we are uploading every weekend. There's a video out. So you know what I'm saying? Just tap in. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's been going on with our videos and stuff, and just why there's a lot of videos that are now deleted on our channel. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, hopefully you guys understand. Hopefully the artists understand, and everybody understands why this is happening. So it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, man. What's up with you guys? How you guys doing? Let me know. We got 6 people in here. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to every single one of you guys. Let me see some emojis in the chat, man. Let's see this chat moving. Let's get, you know what I'm saying? Let's get these lives active. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have questions, if you guys want to talk about something, if you guys, let's say, want to talk about a current event that, let's say, we don't hit, let me know. And then once we're done with our little conversation that we have with Nanselly and I can look into it and stuff live and everything, because usually I do that. We have that convo hour and a half, and then I get into the live, and then bam, we start checking out like random stuff and things like that, just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Just to ease off the live a little bit. What do I got to do? Some little dances? Come on, man. Come on. Hit that like button for me as well. You know what I'm saying? We got to get some energy in here. I need you guys to energize me. You know what I'm saying? I need you guys to get me hype. Hype me up. You know what I'm saying? Type thing. Shit. Oh, wait. Am I cussing too early? Let me see. Oh, good. Wait, did I cuss in the first 20 something minutes? Hopefully I didn't. Hopefully I didn't. They're strict about that. No, actually, you know what? They changed that too. Now you can cuss, but I think like cusses. I'm not sure. But regardless, our channel's not set for anybody, you know, that's underage or kids or anything like that. So it's okay. It's okay. We're just going to be ourselves, but I do want to keep the profanity to a minimum. But when I get excited, I'm like, beep, beep. You know what I'm saying? I start doing all that, and it's like, nah, I can't be doing that. I got to be more professional. Eventually, I want to get to the point where we get some sponsors up in here. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, we sponsor ourselves. Big shout outs to Pre-Shop Box. That is our store. Make sure that you guys check out our store. The link is going to be in the description below. We got the best thing ever. Yeah, it's 30 seconds, bro. I know, actually, I think it's the first 7 seconds now, if I'm not mistaken. I did see something about that. I think now is because before it was the first 10 minutes, and now they switched it to the first 7 seconds, which is kind of crazy. It's like, might as well just not even use it. Shut up! There you go. Gotta tell my dog to shut up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just yapping. I'm excited today, man. I've been wanting to go live, and I think since we weren't able to go live last Saturday, it bugged me, bro. It bugged me, but there's a reason why, and we'll get into all that once Nanselly gets up in here. But what you got, baby?
Nothing.
We got that Jesus juice. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Well, like wine. It's not wine though. But all right, hold on. Let me get the camera good, cause
it's bad.
Yeah, cause let's fix the camera. There we go. A little bit better. There we go. Better, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now we have the chat here. It'll be big like this.
Wow, nice.
Because I was just so we'll just do that. You want me to open it for you?
Please.
But I was just talking about pretty much the same thing because we got people here that haven't been here. So I was just telling them about like the plans with YouTube and how I had to delete a lot of videos from YouTube because of the copyright situations and stuff like that. Yeah. So you know, that's what we were talking about, and just the whole Twitch situation and all that. We talked about that I made an RSS feed for the podcast that we started. So right now we have like a trial type thing. So yeah. there's a RSS feed where supposedly it's supposed to go to everywhere where they play podcasts, and also YouTube. So you know, we'll see what happens and stuff. Yeah. But before we get into like our conversations and stuff, I do have to continue because you know what I'm saying, we got a little list now. You know, we got a little list. Okay, so the next thing is like I told you guys for Twitch, what we're gonna be doing is we could play music, but I also want to get into playing. Can you read stuff like this or is
I can.
Okay. Just in case. But what I want to do is like not only play music, but I also want to dedicate some days of checking out a full project from artists. You know what I'm saying? So for example, we were doing that here on YouTube before where we were checking out, let's say YBE dropped the whole project and we were listening to the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, and just enjoying that. We also did that with the Kendrick Lamar GNX album as well. We did. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, so those are fun things that I want to do on Twitch. So you know, like I said, that link is going to be in the description below, so go ahead and follow us there. We go live almost every day. I say every day, but I try my absolute best. But
it's because you've been sick.
I have been sick. So. We haven't talked about that. Don't say that. I'm just kidding.
Follow the list.
No, I'm just kidding.
That's what he gets.
No, so and the other thing that we've been doing is, like I told you guys, Pre-Shop Box YouTube channel. There's been videos every single weekend so far. You know what I'm saying? Every single weekend. So make sure you guys tap into that too, because there's going to be more content over there. Subscribe. Show us some love. We're going to be doing a lot of shopping videos and stuff like that. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. I got to get into taking pictures.
Yeah. Well, I got to actually buy some more bags because I ran out. All right. I've been posting shoes. Yeah, I've been posting shoes and bags and just things like that. But But anyway, so yeah, so that. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the thumbnails have been looking very spicy.
Yeah,
Very
they
good.
look ramen.
They look very amazing.
They
you know
look
what I
ramen.
They
Spicy.
look, yeah, they look really good. They look really good, you know, because we've been we've been working with AI, man. AI is beautiful. AI is the future. So, you know, while I told you guys last time while I was sick, I went ahead and did a few days of research and stuff like that and got more into it and how to use it better and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So, you guys are going to start seeing some really, really cool animations and things like that.
That's for sure.
So stay tuned for all that stuff. Like I said, these are all changes that are happening to the channel. So hopefully you guys enjoy the ride because it's not going to be an easy task, you know, going from nothing but music to what it is now, you know?
Yeah. As well,
So,
if you guys have any suggestions on like topics or anything, just, comment and let us know.
Yeah. Yes, that's another thing that I do want to let you guys know. If you guys want to, you know, let's say you guys want to throw in a topic for next weekend or anything, DM us at efamilymedia. Let me know what you guys...
We could all discuss it.
Yeah, we could all discuss it and just, you know, bring it forward or whatever. Or if you guys have some confessions that you guys want to get out your chest.
Hey, Friday confession.
We'll clown you on it real quick. I'm just kidding. It's fun, though, you know, just joking a little bit.
No, yeah, it is, yeah.
Because I always throw some stuff in there about myself and we always, like, make fun of it, it seems like. So I'm always a joke. I'm always a joke around here.
Wow.
So I need all you guys to you know, participate.
To be a joke like me.
Yeah. Hey, whoa. Hey, relax, okay? I'm just kidding.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah.
No.
Also, the last thing I guess we'll talk about is on our channel, if you guys go to our YouTube page, let me show you guys real quick. Something really cool that we could do now. So if you guys were to go to post on our YouTube page, you guys can actually post directly to our channel now. So if you guys, look at that. There you go. You see? You guys could directly post on our channel now, like whatever, you know what I'm saying? You guys want to say what's up, whatever. Bam,
That's
there you
cool.
go. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys use that. Take advantage of that before it goes away. Just kidding.
I mean, it could happen.
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. But anyways, I'm just kidding. No, it's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But lastly, so there's another thing that we were doing, which is the Latinx hip hop stuff that we were doing. Unfortunately, we did have to delete a lot of those videos as well.
Yeah,
because,
YouTube.
Yeah, because of copyright issues. So we're still trying to figure out how to do this because... So my plan was to do it on Twitch, and then, you know, save that as a video and then transfer it over to YouTube, and then, you know, whatever's copyrighted, delete it off the video.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do that to all the videos that we had, but honestly, it was at least like 10 to 12.
Too many
things to cut, and it all takes like 10 minutes. So I can't be doing like, you know what I'm saying? I have to be on it all the time to be able to do it because it does it one at a time. And it's 10 minutes and then another, you know? So it just takes forever. So we're still trying to figure that out and see how we're going to do it because I do want to continue doing that. But, you know, for the meantime, we're gonna pause that.
Or just do it on Twitch.
Yeah, or just do it on Twitch. Yeah. So there might be days that I might be doing it solo, to be honest, or some days that you'll be there too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, maybe. maybe, yeah. Let's see what you guys are up to. What are you guys talking about? Adolfo said, I can't believe the Dodgers got rid of Dustin May. Damn.
That sucks.
Someone said I didn't want to even bring that up.
He was a good pitcher, I feel like. Was he a pitcher, right? He got traded to the Boston.
I don't even know. I'm not even up to...
Oh, that's what happened. Babe. Yeah. I'll tell you.
Yeah, tell me, because I'm not even updated with nothing right now.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I felt like he was like the upcoming...
Urias?
No.
Shout outs to the homie. Free him. And I think he's coming back, no? From what I heard.
I don't know.
I think I saw a post, unless it was like a fake post.
Yeah, no. Down. But yeah, that sucks. Dustin May. Sucks to see him go.
Yeah. We never want to leave our Dodgers behind. even though they didn't want to take up for us. Let's see. That's nice, good. It doesn't give you messed up looking images. Yeah,
It does sometimes.
Good. It does, actually.
It does.
Yeah, because when I insert a picture of us on ChatGPT, like, it's like, wait, who is that?
Yeah, so one time it was like him, but it was somebody else. It
Yeah.
wasn't me. I'm like, who's that?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be you. I'm like, what? I thought you were some other chick. I'm like, who's that?
Oh, peda.
So what?
So what?
No, just kidding, nah. That's hilarious.
Will it be copyrighted if it's unlisted? Like, I've seen a member to watch unlisted videos. Yeah, see, that's the thing too that I want to get into too. But in order for us to get that privilege to have memberships, because that was what I wanted to do actually. I wanted to do the Latinx hip hop videos as a member only video and have members only, but we don't have that option right now because when I talked to the YouTube representative, they told me that we have way too many copyrights and we had a strike in our channel and we're not eligible to be able to have that.
Yeah.
So that's why I went ahead and deleted everything because I need that membership, pass to be able to do this or those kind of videos,
Yeah.
So little by little, we're gonna get into all that. Maybe I'll save, some clips or something for the future and just add them, later on.
Yeah.
And put them in the hard drive for now type thing,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Adolfo said he did get traded to Boston, I mean.
That sucks.
Well, good riddance, my friend. Good riddance.
They couldn't have two redheads in the team or what?
Who's the other redhead?
That's why.
Muncie?
No. What's his name? I have his thingy.
His bobblehead?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the moment it's kind of hard to remember.
Yeah, I hate being put on the spot.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm gonna keep it real with you. This last season and this season, I'm not really watching too many sports. I've been pretty busy with work and just trying to elevate the stuff that we got going on. So I haven't been watching nothing, to be honest. But I do appreciate you always updating me though, because I really don't watch nothing right now.
I sometimes tell you.
No, yeah. No, I know, but I'm saying like to watch a sport. I'm not really watching sports right now.
Yeah.
Everything is my 9 to 5, eFam, and pre-shop, and family, obviously. So all that shit takes a lot of time. All that shit takes a lot of time. What happened?
No, it's because we bought Des a drink, so I was just making sure he got his drink.
Oh, okay.
And it's gonna give Olivia food.
She's hungry?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Football back though. Damn.
Yep.
Who's your team? Wait, who's everybody's team? Let me know in the chat. Who is your team? Rep your team right now. Rep it. Who remembers when my team was the Raiders though?
Yeah.
Back in the days.
Who
Who remembers?
remembers?
Who's been here since then? And then yes, I did switch.
Yep.
But you guys gotta understand why. You know what I'm saying? Don't be playing with me. Gotta be like everything. Let me see. Raiders, hey, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Let's go, Raiders. Let me go get my Raider hat.
Dude, you're gonna get sick right now.
Hey, you know what? If I put my Raider hat for sale, would you buy it? It's a camel hat. I wore it like 4 times.
Yeah, Cowboys are out there, man.
He said, "Damn, she got you." Okay. First of all, she didn't get nothing. Okay, let's just get that out the way.
Yeah, you won.
So, Denver, damn, that's a wild team right there, Adolfo. I can't even put this shit on mute no more, huh? This is crazy. It's over with. Oh, there we go. Raiders. No, so she didn't get me. So I don't. Well, okay.
Did you hear that?
The story is that. Hey, I'm saying my story right now. Don't play with me. Okay, the story is. Okay, so there's a family of 4, right? I am the fourth member. And then, and everybody, first
You
of all,
started like 4 times already, dude.
I know, it's because I'm just appalled and I feel put on the spot right now because you guys know I used to ride for the Raiders pretty
Dude,
crazy.
You put yourself in this position.
I did, but listen, so what happened was there was a point in time where my son and my wife were were Cowboy fans. They were Cowboy fans. So, and then a new blessing came into our life, our daughter. So what we did is we made her choose for me which team we were going to go for. So I think it was with hats, right? Like we had hats.
An outfit.
An outfit? Is that what
like
it was?
Like a cheerleader outfit. Because I told her, you want to be a Cowboy cheerleader or a Raider cheerleader?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. So, obviously, and then I made the deal with them, and I'm like, okay, so if she chooses the Raiders, you guys have to
We would have to do the switch over.
Yeah, you guys have to do the switch over. If she chooses the Cowboys, I'll just go ahead and switch over.
Right.
And she chose the Cowboys, so now I had to keep my word, and now I'm a Cowboys fan.
And now I'm a Cowboys fan. Not literally, not really a fan. You just,
No, yeah, I just wear Cowboys hats now. Well, you know what? You know what I've been starting to do, low-key, is I've been wearing any team hat that I like.
I used to do that with any, myself back, like in high school growing up. I would just wear any, like, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like, different type of stuff. Boston, New York. Well, my favorite hat is from New York. It's in my New York hat. So. Episode
1.
What, you're going to talk shit about me?
Nanselly likes New York. I'm just kidding.
What's wrong?
No. But
I still look. I'll take LA over New York though.
Yeah, that's a cool little poster. We'll show it one day. Because it's in the cut.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. So I've been liking to wear different hats only because of the colorways and stuff. Because I was very like either LA.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I was just LA or Raiders, and that's what I would go for type thing.
Yeah.
But ever since thrifting, it's been different, and I've been finding some pretty good hats. So.
Yeah. Well, I guess when we got together, you started taking my stuff.
Well,
I would have different hats.
First of all,
fits, so you would take my outfits.
First of all, okay, stop right there because the only hat that I took from you was a Cowboys vintage hat that you have that you didn't even know what you had. So I grabbed it from you, and I said, "This is mine now." As collateral for switching over. So now because of that, that's me. So you don't even need to bring that up because that's over with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's over with. So that's your payment to me. And second of all, that sweater, whose sweater was that? Because that is a man sweater.
Yeah. I rock man clothes. My brother passed on all his shit to me.
and because it's a size that, fits this physique. Then obviously it's like, you know what, and it's a vintage sweater because it's your brother, so it's like, you know what, that's me too.
Yeah, because when he would see, he goes, "Hey, isn't that?" I'm like, "Dude, you gave it to me." He goes, "Oh yeah," because he would see you with things.
Yeah.
Dude, my brother and I, it was weird, but we would share things like even my watch. Remember, he tried to keep my Armani watch. I like buying men watches growing up, so he would rock them.
Yeah, now that one's
like
mine.
That. Yeah.
now it's in my section. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he took all my stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, it fits better on me. I'm telling you, the physique I have, it just goes very well with everything.
Yeah, it does, babe. I gave it to you.
Yeah, it does. Like, just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. If you guys haven't already, I really appreciate you guys.
Like him.
Like me. Like us.
Like him, guys.
But
it's fun.
So we didn't go live last weekend. Man.
You were too sick. You're getting better.
I am getting better. I still have a cough.
Yeah.
Crazy enough. Like when I get too excited, I go like, dude, it's crazy because when I was live on Twitch and I was trying to hype up and make clips and just all that, like I go like every couple seconds, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but we were sick. It started with my son, then my daughter, then my wife, and then myself. We were trying to go live last weekend, but it was just a no go because I feel like if we were to go live, I was gonna be coughing the whole time, or my voice wasn't even here. Remember? It
Yeah.
was kind of like really deep, and I was just like, "Hey, what up?" You know what I'm talking about? I
Yeah.
left a voice message for you,
Yeah,
and
yeah. I made him call me. I'm like, leave me a voice message. And he did.
I did, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up, baby?" You know what I'm saying?
Come outside.
One of them things, you know what I'm
Get in the
saying?
car.
And don't touch nothing.
Just
Sit
no.
in the
You know what I
car.
was gonna say? The
What?
whole, hey Elizabeth, get in the car.
Oh, santo, no, that's not my era.
Dude,
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
we were watching that show. Shut
I
up.
never seen that shit. I'm just kidding. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just kidding. The is that?
Oh my god.
What is that?
No boy sin nada.
No, but yeah, but it's been crazy. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. You know, a lot of updates that have happened with us, and
What happened with us, babe?
there's been a lot of stuff going
Where
on.
you at? Can you let me charge? Because I'm at 4%, please. Thank you.
A lot of things have happened with us. We've been doing a lot of growth as always, and we like to update you guys. You know what I'm saying? Um, I saw you. Hey, I told you I was gonna cough on the mic, and I did say that.
Yeah.
I did say that in one of the clips too, cause I kept repeating it on the live, cause I just feel bad, cause as a listening experience, I just feel like that's so disrespectful, you know, cause
Yeah.
I'm trying to not gross them out or like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like they're
just
probably eating you like, ew, what the fuck?
yeah, and all you hear is coughing, but I'm like, you know what? I told you guys, I warned you guys I was gonna cough.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Yeah, but like going back to the what was happening. So this week has been a very very interesting 2 weeks. You know, of self growth and just things that are hard to balance, but thankfully little by little we're getting a little bit better. You know,
Yeah.
so how you been feeling though? Let them know. I've been feeling good. I've been feeling good. You looking at me like what?
Yeah, we'll say it. You've been feeling good.
No, go ahead.
Me?
Yeah.
I've been feeling good too. I
been
mean,
feeling
the
good?
same growth and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it happens. I just feel like it's part of life. I feel like I just don't like to give up. You know what I mean? I feel
Yeah.
like when you find something that matters and something worth fighting for, then you go all the way, regardless of what's thrown at you, regardless what, you know, the cards that are in front of you, or, you know, however way you want to put it into words, or how you play this game, or whatever it is. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? This is life. It's just the whole point of elevation, you know?
Yeah.
Elevate your
Your mental.
yeah, I can't even talk. You put me on the spot.
No, it's okay. It's
Elevate
okay.
your, you know, you just everything spiritually, mentally, emotionally. That's the chance when shit hits a fan. That's a way, like, okay, how am I gonna react to this? You know, how am I gonna handle this? Because to me, like we talked about it before, I like, all right, this is happening. What's the solution? Because I'm not gonna sit here and fight. You know, it's already this is what it is. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, all right, what can I do now? You
Yeah.
know, like what's the next step? You know,
Yeah.
and so that's basically how I move when it comes to stuff like that, which
Yeah.
is what it was. You know, it's like, all right, this is bugging you. Okay, your feelings are valid. I'm not gonna say they're not, because I never do. You know, everyone's entitled to feel what they feel and to
Yeah.
speak their truth. And like I said last time, it's like, all right, you feel how you feel, like that's valid. You know, it's right, but we gotta fix those feelings. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so
And what exactly are you talking about? Just to give
anything.
context.
Oh well, just I mean, like anything. Not happy with how, you know, just life is, or, you know,
Job, anything.
anything. Kids not listening or anything. I'm just
Yeah.
talking about, like, you know, like, because you're like, how you been? I'm like, good. Like, if anything comes my way, you know, like, to me, I like to find a solution for it, and it could be anything.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah, but I feel like obviously as humans, it's a little bit like challenging because I have the mentality too where I don't like to give up on things, and I feel like anything that I put my mind to, I accomplish, and I've always been proud of that. But at the same time, as you know, you get older, there's like different types of challenges that happen that it's just crazy because I'm gonna give you guys an example. So let's say the store, you know, like I'm trying to elevate it to the potential that it has, but because of, let's say, us going through something, or ourselves with our kids going through something, or just the household not being 100, which is never really going to happen and stay like that all the time because there's always going to be challenges. But it kind of messes with you a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I raised my hand. So, no. So, I think that's what happened in that situation. The kids got sick. I got sick. We were sick. And I hate seeing the house dirty, you know? And I was getting so frustrated. And I was getting so annoyed.
Yeah.
So, you know, me cleaning in the middle of my sickness, you know, because I can't stay still. Even if I'm sick, I could be dying, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm going to clean the house.
Yeah. No, yeah.
And the kids get annoyed because it's like...
That's when you go the hardest, it seems
yeah,
like.
they're like, Mom, you're sick. Like, relax.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, I can't. Like,
yeah.
I get so frustrated that I just got to clean.
Yeah.
So I think that's what frustrates me. And but that's the thing. Everyone's different, you know? Like, I'm like that when I'm sick. And I just clean. I don't know. That's so weird.
Well, everyone does. Well, everyone. I don't think it's weird. I think it's just everyone's different. Cause see, for me, it's like I work regardless of what it is. That's just what I head towards, I guess. You know, because I mean, while the time that I was sick, I mean, I did go to work and just did do what I had to do, and then the times that either I didn't go live because of my voice, then I technically worked because I was researching things and just trying, to better what we have going on and
basically,
stuff.
I guess that was my mindset. Like, regardless if I'm sick or not, it's like there's things I have to handle, like life goes on. I still have to show up,
Yeah.
So I guess that's where I was at.
Yeah.
Same as you. You still had to work and I still had to do my stuff,
Yeah.
So it was just frustrating to both of us being sick and working.
Yeah, no, yeah, and it's hard to be sick in the summer. To be honest, I think it's one of the worst things that I feel because if you guys remember 2 weeks ago, I told you guys I don't get sick easily. I don't none of that. While your voice was a little bit bad because you were sick, and I was telling everyone in the world, I'm like, I don't get sick easily. I'm strong and da 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 da. 2 days later, end up getting sick. And then it's like, I work outside as a mail carrier, so I'm just like walking all day. But it's like, you're just feeling that heat. And then like, your dry throat and just like, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a horrible feeling.
Yeah, I bet.
Horrible, horrible. I wouldn't wish it upon nobody. Even though I'm sure a lot of us go through that. You guys probably go through that too.
Yeah.
Because regardless, at the end of the day, we have to do what we got to do. But it's not to say that, we can't be human either, because like going to a different route of this same conversation is like I was telling you guys last time, I was kind of struggling spiritually, pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. And I told you about this, that there was times that in my mind was telling me pray, but the naive outside me was like, no. And I didn't want to. And I didn't for a while. And I was just battling that stuff. And I just feel like I said last time, I messed up because I know better,
Yeah.
Because that's just God telling me, hey, all you got to do is tell me what's wrong with you and let me get you back on track. It's that simple. But I'm over here like, nah, I got this. So I think, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Because our mindsets are so strong. Well, I don't know. I feel like our mindsets are so strong that if you don't want to do something, you just don't do it. And I guess that's just me. Like, I'm just that stubborn.
Yeah. It's like a you against you type thing.
Yeah, and you did tell me that.
Yeah.
That the biggest battle is always going to be me.
Against you.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what it is. So with that being out the bag, we were annoyed at each other because we were sick.
Yeah. No, yeah, we were. We were. It was a crazy 2 weeks. Well, not full 2 weeks, but a few days. But I think I had to do a lot with it because, like I said, I was in a very dark place and just upset over just things that happen in life. I feel like life is going to give us different challenges. It's going to give us different things, and we just have to control it and pray about it and just continue to, keep asking God to be in our home to make everything feel better.
Yeah, just take it. Yeah,
take control.
Yeah, just decide like how you want to handle the situation.
Yeah,
like, how do you want to go about it? You know, because at the end of the day, it's gonna affect you.
Yeah, Yeah.
Like, you being mad about it won't help it, you know? It just makes you upset. It's like, all right, just put that energy into, like, all right, what's bugging me? How can I fix it? What do I need from who? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And let it be known.
Do you guys do that to yourselves though? Like, let me know in the chat. I want to know.
Yeah.
Because I really wonder about this, because we're talking about our personal experiences, but obviously everyone grows in different ways.
Yeah.
And I want to know where you guys are at in life and what you guys are challenging, you know?
Yeah.
Not what you guys are challenging, but what challenges you guys, because
And how do you guys deal with it? Or
Yeah.
how you go about it? You
Yeah.
know? Because old me would have drank the pain or
Yeah.
and be like, oh, whatever, and
Yeah.
try to thug it out type
Yeah.
shit, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, something's got to change sometimes. So
Yeah.
it's like, I don't want to drink to numb something. I want to drink to, like, enjoy it,
Yeah.
and to just, like, to chill and, like, vibe and put on some music and actually kick it and dance or whatever. Because I like to dance even if it's in my living room. But
Yeah.
that's me, I don't want to drink and think of things that piss me off.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Like, that to me is a trip, that people just want to drink and, like, come up with things that piss them off,
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy actually. That's a lot of people go through that kind of stuff.
I've been through that, which is why I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
man, like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Like, I
because-
wasted my time.
Yeah, because not only does it affect today, it'll affect tomorrow, and then you almost have to be like on an apology tour because of the people that you hurt,
Yeah, because
throughout
of the
this.
actions that you took while intoxicated,
Yeah.
while being in your feelings and not
Yeah.
being able to control your feelings, your thoughts, your mouth, and
Yeah.
your words, and just basically throwing out words out
Yeah.
there and hurting people's feelings. That shit is bad too. So
Yeah. No, yeah, it is pretty bad.
So anyways, point to that is, how do you guys handle it? Let us know, because I really want to know. I'm curious to know, how do you guys handle situations or problems that
Yeah.
affects you?
Yeah. I would like to know too, cause like I said, so the other thing that was like the growth situation is like, not only does it go between us, but it also goes with our kids too. We have to always take them in consideration and just try to figure them out as they're getting older, because little by little they're just transitioning into, let's say, teenagers, or young adults, or getting at an age where they're getting influenced and seeing different things that they want to try to press that button to see if it works for them. And then we have to kind of like get down, like, I'm talking about, let's say, for like my daughter, I have to get down on her level and talk to her. Or to my son, I gotta look at his level because he's taller, so I'm just like, but it's a very challenging.
Yeah, it is, because we have to grow with them. So at the same time that we're growing, we have to put our mom and dad hat and grow with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then our own hat and grow within ourselves. And then it's like, have more control over our thoughts and feelings, because something that they could do could trigger us.
Yeah.
But if we react a certain way, then they could shut down.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
So just working with them, growing with them, and growing with each other.
Yeah, you gotta be very understanding. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that I was perfect at that, but I am gonna say that communication is a very strong superpower that we have, that we don't use as much as we should. And I've been at fault at that, where I'm not the one communicating as a parent. You know what I'm saying? And instead of me being that grown up and taking that in consideration, I don't take that that step to to fix those,
that approach.
that approach, or those wounds that are needed for me to step on, type thing.
Right. But that's that's the beauty of it. You grow and you realize your mistakes, and you're like, all right, I gotta do this different.
Yeah.
It didn't work this way.
Mm-hmm.
It's not working.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I gotta do it this way.
Yeah, and I think that has to do a lot with the parenting style that we
decided to go for.
No, that we learned from our parents, because we definitely had a different parenting style from what we saw them give us, and it was always strict. Like, if you don't do this, you get hit. If you talk back, you get hit. If you explain anything, you get hit. I'm talking, don't talk. Like, all these rules that me thinking as a parent, it's like, okay, that's what it needs to be. then let me throw that on them now. But at the same time, I'm over here trying to say, like, I want our kids to be different, to break that cycle and stuff like that. But it's like I'm really putting them back in that cycle because I'm bringing all that parenting that was bad to this, when in all actuality, I need to really sit there and understand, them, because maybe they just want to express themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for example, for me, when I was younger, I dressed like a cholo, and obviously my mom didn't like that, but it was like one of those situations where, because I'm doing it behind her back, it got to that point, because I wasn't allowed to, but I was kind of doing it behind her back.
Right.
There was, like, she wouldn't even allow me to wear shorts, like shorts, basketball shorts to school, because I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I would wear basketball shorts behind her back.
Yeah.
And she caught me, once, and I got in trouble and I got hit. But it's just like, what's wrong with wearing shorts? It's hot and I'm playing basketball all day,
Yeah, it's just, you just look, gang related. It's just, maybe she was just scared.
No, yeah, and she was. As a single mother, she was definitely scared.
Yeah.
And I was the one that was always traveling on buses. So if you guys have been on buses, you guys know the crazy stuff that happened on buses, So it's definitely something that she feared, I feel like.
Right.
So
yeah.
She tried her best though,
Yeah,
in her way. But going back to our kids, it's all about the communication and stuff like that with them, because if not, oh man.
But it doesn't end there. Then after the communication, it's the understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like sometimes you could communicate, but sometimes you don't understand people for who they are or how they view things or what's going on with them, So besides the communication, it's like there comes the second part, the hardest part. It's just understanding someone else besides yourself, which is being selfless, Stop being selfish and like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not just communicating. It's higher than that, It's crazy.
No, yeah. If you're really trying to take parenthood to the next level, there's so many different aspects to it that it's so challenging that it's not for the weak. That's why a lot of parents either kind of like push them out, or like they choose to be selfish and, let's say, like, just not even care for them as much, or not even have that conversation with them or anything, lose the connection type thing,
Yeah, it's crazy, yeah, because there's like, there's no book for this.
Not at all.
Because I mean, every kid is different. Every action you take, their reaction is different. So it's like you gotta pay attention to the moves,
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm very technical with it, especially with my kids. Well, I watch their faces or moves and everything. Sometimes you just gotta know, what I mean?
Yeah.
It's an unspoken feeling, an unspoken thing.
But that's how tapped in you are with them, and that's how much of an understanding you have to them, because compared to the parent that's not fully there, and let's say
compared
even
to my own mom, let's put it that way. Our parents,
or even
they
me,
weren't tapped in,
or even me, because you're here, 24/7, let's say, and you really have those conversations. You're really here for them. Anything they need, you're here. You know what I'm saying? Anything you could literally look at any of our kids in their face and ask them what's wrong, and you already know something's wrong, and you have to keep asking in order for them to come out and tell you. But with just the look,
or like anything, it's just like you said, just the look itself, I already know what's going on. But it's like I have to, whenever they're ready to open up and say, just gotta be ready and respect that, so I don't lose that trust and that bond that I work so hard for, so it's all about respect at the end of the day with them too,
and that's another thing that I feel like it's very underrated, and that's respect to your kids. Because they're human too, and respect goes a long way with anybody. And it's important to teach them young and talk to them about that and tell them, there's boundaries and there's things that we need to discuss for everyone to understand each other, and for everyone to, let's say, if I don't find something appealing, let it be known on the spot. That way we can,
and don't be mean about it. Like that's how I show them. Don't be mean. If you don't like something, like, hey, I don't like that you clown me on this. For example, brother and sister.
Yeah.
Or it's like, hey, don't bring this up because, you know,
It hurts my
it
feelings.
hurts my feelings.
Yeah.
I really take that personal.
Yeah.
Say it. Let it be known. So
Yeah.
we know where you're coming from. Like, oh, all right. Because like I said, I tell them, you guys are different, you know? So if she doesn't like that you call her this name, just respect that because it hurts her feelings.
Yeah.
So just she's setting that boundary. Like, hey, don't say this to me. You could clown me on anything else, but just don't bring this up. You know? And same vice versa with him. So it's the same thing. So
and I feel like that grows their bond really strong because they do have their banter, you know, their little bickering, but that's brother sister stuff, you know, and that's completely fine. But at the end of the day, like the type of bond that they have makes me very proud, and I'm very thankful for you because that is not easy to do. Like that's something that I've always wanted with my family, and you're able to give that to me, you know, because I've always wanted everyone to be close.
Yeah.
And I feel like as a unit, we're very connected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If anything, I was the one that was messing up and kind of being distant. But, you know.
Without noticing, though.
Yeah.
Until shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
You notice, like, wait.
Yeah.
It's
like,
me.
What's going on? Who did this to me?
Yeah, and it's
everybody.
like, you're doing it to yourself.
That's so true.
Yeah.
No, that's true. And that's another, you know, example of me being my own enemy.
Yeah.
Instead of doing the communication as a parent, I don't.
Yeah.
But, you know, obviously, and I'm only bringing this up because this is something that, you know, is recent for me. And I'm trying to kind of let you guys know and be vulnerable so you guys see, you know, just what life is, you know, because it's not all peaches. We don't have all the answers to everything, but every day we do try to grow spiritually, family bond, marriage-wise, and just individually with our kids and my wife, you know, and just try to grow because it's important, you know. I want our unit and our family to be very strong, you know, which we are, but I feel like
we could get stronger.
We could get way stronger, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Because we're a fire-ass family, I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that's just pretty dope, man.
I'm shy now.
You're shy? Don't be shy. Why are you shy? Because we're talking about real stuff? I think, but, you know, this is important, though. Like, I don't know. See, this is the kind of conversations that I'm excited to have on this channel and talk about and start tapping in because we're not the only ones that are going through stuff like this. And let's say somebody's out there struggling the same way that, let's say, I would be struggling, and I just want to hear someone. Obviously, I have you, but I'm just saying, like, the someone that doesn't have, let's say, a partner or someone that's even tapping into this kind of,
that's true.
You know,
a single mom, a single dad that's like, you know what are you guys doing with this shit? You know, like, because I got no answers or I'm not, you know, and it's cool because that's the way you learn, you know, asking
with different people too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same, huh? What do you say?
I said I would get different people's opinion.
Yeah. And I was going to say, and that's kind of like the same thing as like when, you would tell me like, oh, just look at different people's, you know, point of views and see what they're going through to have a better understanding of, you know, what
life.
We should do.
Yeah. Because everyone's different and everything is different. It's just like, okay. So when you think of other people's perspective and be like, oh, nah, I don't think that would work. You know, so then you start coming up with your own. Like, okay, maybe I'll just talk. And then you start, so you'll try something on your kid. Let's say I'm like, okay, he shut down. That did not work. You know? Yeah. So then you try again. You know, that didn't work. So it's basically a trial and error over here. Yeah. You know, you keep trying and you know, that didn't work. So you keep trying again and again and again until you find something that works. You're like, bingo, got it. And then as soon as you get it, they grow. Yeah. They become a teenager or something else and like back at it again. Like, why are you moody? I don't know. Yeah. So it's like back at it again, you know? So
no,
that's what it is, really.
Damn, that's
once
so
you
true.
have the answer, you're on another level.
Yeah, and that happens more often than anything.
Yeah.
You know, because their growth is crazy. Like starting, you know, the school year that's coming up, obviously that's gonna happen again. Because now it's like he's gonna go back to, you know, his friends and everything and all different influences that he has and things like that. And
same
then
with her.
Yeah.
Then movies coming out.
Movies, even YouTube.
The hairstyle's already changing for her.
New hairstyle for
Crop
her. She
tops.
wants.
But long crop tops. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, like just how smart little girls are, you know, because she sees, you know, on her Roblox character has a crop top.
And that's how we get to see what's influencing her.
Yeah.
So without her telling us, we're like, dude, this girl likes crop tops.
Yeah.
Because if you ask her, she'll like, no.
Yeah, she'll tell me, no, I don't like him, daddy. You
and
know,
we'll
like,
tell her, it's okay, just tell us, and we could find a solution. That way you don't feel like you need to hide things from us.
Yeah.
And we've bought her one that's long.
Yeah.
Like a large crop top.
Yeah.
So she could experience it, and, you know, and she wears spaghetti straps under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
so,
an undershirt.
Yeah, so it's not really, you know.
Yeah.
So we're trying to accommodate with her likes, so she doesn't feel like, okay, I'm gonna shut down, I'm gonna start lying or doing things behind their back.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, all right, tell us, and we could maybe figure this out together. So that's where we're at.
Yeah, because it's all about expression, you know, and that's the thing that I was hitting on earlier is that, you know, when we were younger, we really couldn't express ourselves in any kind of way because everything was the devil, or everything is this, or
I grew up like
cholo, that. Or, you know, it's like, damn, I'm just trying to try something new, you know, because I went through, oh God, okay, I guess I'll get into styles. So I went through different kinds of styles in my youth or whatever, but it was like a skater style. Then it was like, at one point, it was like kind of like medium shirts with like big pants, kind of like Lil Wayne, like when he would wear the big pants with like nice
muscle shirts.
No, not muscle shirts, but like medium shirts. Cause right now I wear like extra large.
He did that, dude. That dude was always in muscle shirts.
No, he like Bape and stuff like that. That's the era that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, but I did wear muscle shirts too to school, to high school with my big puffer jacket. Like, you know.
I used to wear muscle shirts too.
Yeah, so you know, and I did that, and then obviously, you know, there was a phase where I got into shoes, and then different styles, and it was the baggy pants with the big pro clubs, and then it went to like the remember the jerk era when it was different colored pants. I had different colored pants. I had like the belts with the little
spikes.
Yeah, spikes and stuff at that point too. And then it switched over to basketball.
Do you remember when there was belts, like seat belts, like the car seat belts?
Yeah.
You would click them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a couple of those.
Did you have the one with the
GM? I had GM.
What is it? No, I don't know what that is. No, but did you have the ones with the belt buckle that had like the letters that would move?
Yeah.
You had that?
Yeah.
I never had that. I always wanted that.
I had the ones from the liquor store with the old school cholo.
Yeah, I had that too. I had an E for my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I also had an N for North Hollywood. I loved North Hollywood back in the days. That's where I lived. So I loved it.
I would beat you up.
Like, where you from? I was kidding.
No, I'm just kidding.
Speaking of, I remember in middle school, a girl got at me like that. Like, she banged on me.
That's crazy. Hey, girls were acting. I don't know if that's still happening. Dude.
I was kidding.
That's hilarious, dude. Say your story. I'm gonna do something here.
Okay. So there was a time where well, they happened twice actually. I've only been
in the
banged.
Bus?
No, I've been banged on twice in middle school and in high school. So in middle school, I went to Pacoima Middle School. So if anybody from Pacoima is out there, let me know. You know, I wanna see where you guys are at. But okay, so this is what happened. So we were walking to class, and she was in my class too, and she straight up just banged on me. She just said, like, we sat down. I was sitting in the back, and there was a person in front of me, and then she was on the right, like next to that person, and she turned around and she looked at me and she's like, "Where you from?" I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, you know, at the time I was like a smart ass, so I would say dumb shit. So I would just say like my mom's, you know, stuff or whatever, and then they would get mad or whatever. But anyway, so that happened there, and then again in high school, I was walking to from some of the bungalows in the back to go to the gym area, and I was just walking, and a girl just like was with like 3 dudes, and then she saw me, and then she came up to me. She's like, "Where you from?" And I looked at her and I said the same thing, but that was it. Like, I just been banged on twice from females, so
That's crazy.
She got mad, but I mean, they didn't do anything. I would have folded her though. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't. I don't hold girls.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You been banged on?
No.
No? You too with it, huh? You too with it. They're like, oh shit, hell no, not her.
Stop.
She got the manos, dog.
Why you talk like that? That's hilarious.
You're getting banged on?
That's hilarious.
Two times, man.
That's funny.
Two times, man.
Probably I have. I just don't remember.
I've been banged on a lot. I've been banged on the bus. I got banged on in again in Pacoima Middle School, especially dudes. I remember specifically this one dude. He was bald and he banged on me, and then he shoulder checked me, and then we got down, but that was like middle school shit. And then and it's funny because it's like that happens, and then next thing you know, we're sitting at the bus stop, and then we're like sharing chips, and like we're literally riding the same way.
Yeah, sometimes it happens like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it never happened with me.
Yeah, and in the bus, like I said, the crazy bus stories is crazy because it's like I would take long bus rides. I always have. So like obviously you're going through different areas, different hoods or whatever. So different people would hop in, and yeah, I've been banged on by black dudes. I've been banged on by Hispanics.
I mean, that's just what it is. The life in the back, like you said, going back and forth. It's that's just
Yeah.
how everyone watches their back, like making sure.
Yeah. And a lot of times I got banged on because for Pacoima, I would wear the colors are red, black, and white. So at the time I had to wear like collar shirts because you have to wear uniforms. So I had collar shirts, so I had black, red, and white. So when I would wear a red shirt, it seems like everybody thought I was a norteño or something because I would get banged on the most. It's like, bro, I'm in middle school. Like, I'm wearing my color, But it's messed up, man. So hopefully you guys don't go through that. I'm just kidding.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Dude, back to school is coming up, too. For the children.
Back to school shopping.
It's going to be crazy. Oh, man. Back to school. Yeah, and then back to school shopping. Damn. You know what I was thinking of starting to do, Loki? Is starting to... You know how you said you wanted to do a get ready with me video? Mm-hmm. I'm thinking of taking your idea.
Do it.
Because you don't do it.
I'm too shy, guys. Like, I think I know I could do a lot of, plenty of things. But I'm just too shy.
You're shy only on camera, though. That's the thing. It's not like you're shy. In real life, you're the person that will speak to anyone. And you literally know every single person. And you're, buenas tardes, You're that sparkly person.
I am. I'm very talkative.
But here, it's like, anyways.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because you were going live, but because we got sick, you stopped. But you were going live for a little bit, and you said you were gonna do that for a bit.
I did. You see, guys, I say things and.
Well, it's also because you've been having the kids here, because of vacation.
Guys, I have the kids here.
You forgot.
It's crazy. No, the kids are bored, so they mess with me.
What are some of the experiences that you have as a mom dealing with them 24/7? Because you're not only are you raising a little girl, you're also raising a teenager. So that difference and the different mindset you have to have for both of them is actually pretty insane. And you deal with this every day.
I play Roblox sometimes. I play Barbies. And that's what I do with
the little one.
Then the other one is we talk about clean eating, getting fit. We talk about workouts, what to do, and just other things. Staying, being committed, setting boundaries, having a routine, getting to that point, to that level, the discipline, hey, you're going to be 18 soon. So, what are you going to do? So stuff like that. So it's like changing his mind. Okay, do college. Now I don't want to do college. Now I'm going to do this. Okay, I support it for sure, you know. But when he was telling me, he was all scared thinking I'm going to say, no, you have to go to college. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's fine. You don't have to go to college. You don't want to go and you feel like this is going to, okay, tell me what it is. Okay, I agree with it. Cool,
Yeah.
that's fine. I support it, you know.
Yeah.
But show me that you want it, you know. Don't
Yeah.
just...
Don't just say it and be a bum type thing.
Yeah.
You
And
have to try to make something out of your life. Yeah.
And I'm like, if you change your mind again, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, you could change your mind again, but just you know. And I tell him what else, because he wants to leave.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He wants to move out.
Yeah, he does.
So I tell him, hey, you know, I think it'd be best if you just get a job, use that money to go out and eat, save it, you know, pay off a car or whatever it is, and travel.
Yeah.
And you know, live for free, basically. You know,
Yeah.
just go to school, work, do what, you know, just live. You know, live
Yeah.
a little bit before you start paying bills. You know.
Yeah, before responsibility really kicks in.
Yeah, I'm like, stay here as long as you want. You
Yeah.
know, and go work and have that as fun money.
Yeah.
But always have your little savings. But that's your money.
Yeah.
And go eat whenever
Yeah.
you want. Go, you know, go have like a group of friends and you guys
Yeah.
go travel. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. So
Yeah, and the funny thing about that is like we encourage that, but at the same time, you know, like him just
he
growing
wants to
up.
move out.
No. Let me finish.
Okay.
So without him, see, I lost my train of thought. See, I'm not even talking about that. what I'm trying to say is, we encourage him to go out and do all this stuff, but at the same time, it's scary because now you're dealing with a teenager, you know, and you're dealing with, you know, him getting in cars with his friends, and you know what I'm saying, and that's like the scariest thing to me because I personally know when I was younger and I was hopping in the homies' rides, it's like we're not riding just like, you know, chill or nothing.
Yeah, that's
like
another
we're doing
thing.
some dumb shit. You know?
I know. So I mean, they say they're not, but I mean, we're not dumb. So
Yeah.
all like, you know, it's just trusting him and just, you know, I know the kid's mom. Like we just very man, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm already freaking out. But
Talk about it.
just
They
him
wanna
jumping
know.
in his friend's car is a big. It's you know,
It's a
and
big
there's only
change.
one friend and I allow it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we know that, you know,
Things happen,
There's more.
yeah.
There's more friends, but we yeah.
Yeah.
Come on
Dude,
now.
you see how I can talk?
Yeah.
I get like you with the whole Raiders and Cowboys. I'm like, Yeah, that's scary. I'm praying. I think the whole time that he's gone, I'm just solo, huh? I just kick it by myself.
Yeah, you'll be. Well, that's the beauty about nowadays, though, because before our parents didn't know technology and there was no like tracking.
But that's another thing. I don't track him. I trust him. Like I want to keep. If he says something, like I tell him, just communicate. I don't want to have to keep looking at your.
No,
at
see,
your location.
I think you're confusing. So I think what I mean is, like, when I mean tracking is like just to make sure that he's coming home safe and he's moving to get home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what I
When I
mean.
get the text, I'm coming home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely like, okay, he's making his way, making
Yeah.
sure like the car's still type of moving.
Yeah.
You know, like okay, he's coming home, and just expect him.
Yeah, no, cause no, I get it. We're not like on the phone, like, okay, he's here. Look up what's there. Like, we're not doing any of that. I'm not saying we're doing that. I'm just saying, like, you know, like just to make sure he gets home safe. But
Yeah.
that's another challenge that, you know, obviously our parents went through, but it's just different now because it's just times have changed and us. It's kind of like our turn to feel what we did to them type thing.
Oh man, and I understand. I get it. I definitely get why she stayed home. She stayed up till I got home. Because I'm like, Mom, just go to sleep. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Like, he could tell me, Mom, I'm fine. Like,
Yeah.
okay. I'm still going to open the door when your ass gets home.
Yeah, just to make sure everything's good. Check
Yeah.
them real quick, like, you know, analyze.
And that's what I do.
Yeah.
Like, and with a face expression, I could tell something happened. He's hiding something. So as long as I see the face, I know the whole night. Basically,
Yeah.
I know everything without you telling me. That's fine. If you want to tell me, cool. If not, later he'll be like, "Hey guys, you know." If not, then you know,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it's just normal stuff. And we have two kids. We have a
kids.
teenager and we have a little
Yeah, it's not a toddler.
No.
Grade school.
grade school kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those are like some of the crazy things that happen.
Roller coasters here.
Yeah, and like you said, because he's becoming really, technically a young adult little by little, and he's now gonna be in 11th grade. It's just the time that flies is no one tells you about that. It's like I feel like I told you and him last time. I was like, I still feel like you're in freaking ninth grade, like, but you're about to be out of high school soon. Like you got 2 more years.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
And Nanselly is a cool mom, just so you guys know.
Oh, thank you.
The beautiful thing that we have in this home is that, like you were saying, like we encourage our kids to follow their dreams truly, and whatever they want to do in their life, like we want them to accomplish those things, and we want them to do it, while they have a place to stay, food in their stomachs and stuff like that, and they don't have to worry about any of that as long as they continue to thrive to make something
achieve
of
their
themselves.
dreams.
Yeah.
As long as you're doing what you want and what you love, and it's making you, like I tell him, hey, being out here is expensive. You know?
Yeah.
So
every time we tell him like what we pay and how much is like everything in total, is and I always tell him, because okay, so the thing about teenagers is, like, I get it because I was like this too. Like, we want to have that hustler mentality, right? We want to be like, okay, I want to go to work, and let's say I want to go to McDonald's or whatever. But it's like, if you really think about it, like, those jobs are cool, but I wouldn't want, because I didn't even do this for myself when I was younger. Like, I really pushed myself to, when I was forced to get a job, like, I really pushed myself to not apply to that, but to apply to the fields that I wanted to be in. Mm-hmm. And thankfully, I got into them. But, whatever happened. But I was really not ever going to put myself in that position because I never wanted to be there. Even though my first job was at Buffalo Wild Wings. But,
I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like it's a big deal. I feel like it's, it's a way of experience. Everyone has their path and everyone has their way. You know what I mean? It's because a lot of people I know, they do that while they're going to school still and following their dreams. Yeah. So it's, at the end of the day, is the bills are getting paid. Yeah. And they're still following their dreams, Yeah. So I guess the mentality that you had was different then, and that's what you thought of. But I think everyone, it's like, at the end of the day, you gotta get a job.
You gotta get a job, yeah.
Sometimes people don't have the support that we are trying to give the kids.
Not at all.
You didn't have it.
No.
You got pushed out.
I got pushed. I got really pushed out. I got pushed.
You were forced to work.
Yeah, I really was. And, like, I was trying to, okay, so there was a lot of times where I was trying to get internships, and I was trying to get in the door that way into some very big companies.
Which you did.
Which I could have gotten, but I never could. I could have got, because I went to the interview and everything, but just because they were saying it was an internship and it was non-pay, but they would guarantee, like, if I did well, that in a few months, then, I would transition into like growing. That's what I mean. But I was really pushed to, like, let's say I went to that interview, and then I would call my mom and tell her, like, oh, it went well. And then the first question was like, okay, how much are they going to pay you? And I'd be like, oh, well, they're not going to pay me because it's an internship, but eventually, it'll get to that. But
after 3 months, especially, like, no.
No, well, it wasn't really a time. But I was just saying, whatever. So because of that, I had to let go of all of those dreams, all of that shit, just to pretty much apply to places where I could get money type thing. Yeah. So then that's something that I always felt like it was kind of messed up, because it's like, you guys come, well, our parents, you guys come to this country for us to have a better opportunity, but you guys are not understanding of what it is to make our lives better as a unit. Because let's say I would have stayed in that internship, then I could have been directing whatever I wanted to direct, whatever, getting to a really high point. Yep. But if we were to stay as a unit in one household, everybody pitch in to pay that rent, but at the same time, everybody's money stacking up, because we're all, like, let's say paying $500 for a whole ass house because there's 6 of us or 5 of us or whatever. So it's like, all that could have been done. All of us could have been rolling in some bank, if everybody was not trying to think of an American dream so early. It's like the real American dream needs to be stick to your family. Everybody make that money. Buy property. Expand. Get somebody to help you with that, and then the next person, and that's how every other culture does it. But for some reason, Latinos don't do that, and I still hate that shit. And that's why we push that shit so much. And when he messes with us, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna move out at 18," I'm like, "Oh."
I know when he tells me that, I'm like, "No, you're not."
I'm like, "Come on." It's like that's not what it is. Like they're lying to you. This is all a lie.
Just so you guys know, I tell him, I was like, "You cannot leave until you are married."
Yeah.
Hey, that was a rule I had. So I couldn't leave the house until I was married.
Yeah. No, and okay, so we say that, but
we left.
no, I had to leave.
No, you did. Yeah. You did.
No, but going back to, let's say, our son, so, but then again, it's like, yeah, we want to tell him like, oh, like don't do that, but at the same time, it's like we're gonna have to get to the point where we're gonna have to decide like, okay, we're gonna either have to let him understand these lessons by himself.
Yep.
Because he's not understanding the guidance that we're trying to give him, or we're gonna force him into doing something he doesn't want to do. But then that could really mess up, the relationship we have, and he's gonna feel trapped and feel like he couldn't never experience life because of us. So there's different aspects that we gotta see with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, just give him the blueprint that I always tell him. Like, hey, okay. Because I always tell him, think before you make a move. Like, always think, how is this going to affect, first of all, what's important to him? Let's say yourself, your mom, your dad, your sister, things like that. How is this move going to affect me? If I get in this car and I'm like, ooh, and I crash, how is that going to affect you? You know what I mean?
No, yeah, there's a lot of things.
Like, really think of your actions. Don't just do it, and the same with everything. Like, okay, if you're gonna move out, think about it. You have that money to, you're gonna go work and then do this. You're not really gonna hang out with your friends if you think about it. You have to pay the bills.
Yeah.
You don't have time for friends.
You pretty much become
a slave to the system.
Yeah, well, we're trying to prevent you becoming, and that's all the lessons that we're trying to teach them. It's like, we want you, we want you to actually live. We want you guys to travel. There's so many people that travel because they're able to, because like
the support system they have.
The support system. Yeah. All you guys got to do is make that money, stack up, get a good group of friends, travel, and just live life like it should be lived.
I agree. Yeah.
Which is something that we should have had, but our parents were so like naive.
Go to work, make money.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Well, your mom was like that.
Well, I think a lot of moms are like that, to be honest. At least I don't know, but I feel like I've seen even like, let's say, people that do skits and stuff. They do skits like that, and they kind of like make fun of that because that's like a well-known thing. But then there's other sides, I guess, where people live with their mom for a very long time, but sometimes it gets like, it's like, okay, you're pushing like 50 now. You got, that's a little too much now.
No, yeah, it's different. I mean, as for me, what was important for my mom was just my spirituality, to be honest. She was very supportive of, like, because I was the type that I moved out and I came back if I needed to. Kind of like what we're trying to do. Yeah. I had that in my parents. Like, I was able to leave, and then it's like, oh, hey, I'm back. I messed up. Can I come back? Like, yep, there's a spot, Yeah. So it was pretty cool, but my mom just cared about like me being connected to God. I feel like that was the main goal for me to have an understanding what it is to be a wife. That was very important to her. Yeah. What it's like to be a mother, to be a good mom, like a lot of things like that. Like what I'm trying to do now, basically. Yeah. So that was important to her. So as long as I was basically in church, I was good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was in church until she basically passed away. Mm-hmm. Then I just became a rebel, I guess I would say. I started drinking, and not that I didn't drink before, but
It just
I don't know.
got.
Yeah.
Well, that's another.
That's another
thing.
topic. Hey guys, come back for another day for this.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it
but
gets crazy. It gets crazy, man.
no, it does not. It gets personal, but maybe crazy. No, but yeah, having kids and growing with them, it's definitely a roller coaster. Mm-hmm. It's it's cool. It's cool.
It is cool. It is cool because we really get to relive our life through them, but in a different kind of path that we wish we kind of had, if that makes sense. With the guidance that we try to provide for them, with the understanding and the knowledge that we try to give them, and just different things that we try to teach them every day to just be better and actually happy and really understand the true meaning of living and just being happy.
Yeah.
You know? Because to this day, I feel like I'm just like, what the hell is even being happy? Like all I do is work.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you find it and then you're like, but then it's like those thoughts come in,
Yeah.
So that's just how it is.
Yeah. Obviously now it's different though, because now I do take a step back and I actually like try to enjoy moments, but I still have those moments where I'm thinking of enjoying the moments, but I tell myself, okay, this is a moment I need to enjoy, So, and it's like I gotta sit back and enjoy it, but then knowing that I'm saying that I'm overthinking it. Instead of just enjoying it, I'm just over there like.
So that's why you're not living, because you're like terrible having a seizure.
Like, what's going on? What am I enjoying?
Yeah. No, I get it. For you is that, and for me, like right now, it's the first time me not working,
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah.
I've been working since I was 12.
Your boy's been holding it down, baby.
He has.
Kind of.
Kind
of.
Because I still work.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. No, but for real, this is the first time.
Yeah, that's true.
That I haven't worked since I was 12. Like, that's another story that I gotta say why I've been working since I was 12.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Dude, we got good stories. Growing up, it was cool. It was difficult. It was fun. And, But yeah, so just being at home all the time was, it was hard. I would call you cry, like, dude, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, this is not what I should be doing. Like, I should be making money. I'm over here at home cleaning.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I was so mad.
That was a big change for you because, because that's a lot of responsibility that you're putting on your, what I say responsibility? Not really responsibility. More like trust, I guess, that you're putting in me, because as a woman you're thinking like, okay, is this guy like gonna mess me over? Is he gonna leave me? What am I gonna have? You know what I'm saying? And those were like some of the questions that you think about, that I think about. Yeah, that you think about. Yeah, because it's a very like honest moment for you, because it is true. It's like, because in our lives, I feel like we've been done so wrong by different relationships that we've been with, like, or whatever, that we have that guard, still a little bit, because it's kind of like we've been through so much. It's just kind of like, oh, like, is this real? Like, am I okay if I just stay home? Like, are you sure?
Are you sure? Like, dude.
Yeah.
Because it was it was just different. Yeah. Even though the whole time we've been together, I always worked, you know?
Yeah.
I've never not worked.
Yeah.
It was crazy to just be at home.
Yeah.
It was different. So that was another thing. That was another depression case.
No, yeah, it was.
Fuck, I was so depressed.
Well, I think what started everything was after Olivia was born. That's when the whole, like, that depression stuff started coming in, to be honest.
Yeah, but then that was different. Fix that, kind of, and then replace it with work. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I replaced it with work. I'm like, all right, I'm going to work through this, and I put in a lot of work, and then it was like, okay, now it's like I'm not doing anything now. So everything came in like a freaking wave,
Yeah.
So it was crazy.
But the thing is too, the thing when you would say stuff like that, I always tell you, like, well, we have a platform, we have a store, and things like that.
But I would get mad at myself because I was shy, because I'm shy.
Yeah.
Like, what do they see? You know,
Yeah.
like, hey.
Yeah, no, yeah, until and you. It's funny because it's funny now to say, but it's like when those conversations would happen, I'll be like, well, I need pictures, like take pictures of the store, like, and so I could post them and stuff like that. And you would get mad and you wouldn't do it, and you know what I'm saying. So there was a lot of different things.
A lot of frustration.
Like, yeah.
Because I want to do something for me.
Yeah.
I even opened up a freaking boutique because I was so desperate to have something for myself.
Yeah.
You know, I miss seeing my stuff, you know?
Yeah. It's like you want, because you're so used to getting it on your own.
Yeah.
That
I was in an allowance, guys.
Yeah. Allowance. And that's it. That's all you get for the week, man. That's good. Budgets.
Yeah.
You got cut. A little
Then
budget cut.
Then I'll call, can I? Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it was different, you
Yeah.
know, not, but tampoco me pasaba, you know, but that was the thing, because with my money, I could do what I wanted, you know, and
you think.
You
think.
I did.
You thought.
And then, but now it's like I have to consider, you know, what the kids need first than what I need, because it wasn't, not what I need, what I want, because there's a difference.
Yeah.
Like, I have what I need, but I like buying things I don't need.
No, yeah, like so one of the things that you loved was still love is like candles, or even when festivities like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, you like to decorate everything, you know.
I still do, but
Yeah.
I have a budget now.
Yeah.
But before I didn't.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Yeah. Before, well, then again, the 99 cents is gone, so too bad.
Yeah, well, Home Goods and stuff.
Oh, no, that's
TJ
expensive.
Maxx and
Absolutely
Ross.
Not. Nope. Absolutely not. I'm just kidding.
You see? I have a budget.
No, that's so funny. Yeah, and yeah, that's true. That you do have a budget.
you didn't know, or what? You thought
No, I thought you were just kidding.
you
No,
thought I was just like two.
No, yeah, but that was all because of just the growth that was happening in the family, because
I was staying home.
Yeah, you were staying home, and I think if that didn't happen at the time that it was, because there was a lot of stuff going on with our kids and stuff like that. That if that didn't happen, because okay, you were working, but stuff happened that God pretty much gave you a different path to go through, and that's the path that we were like, okay, you know what, this is happening for a reason. It's okay. Stay home, work with this, whatever we have going on. But I guess the main objective now is like focus on the kids for now, because they're going through things.
Something.
Yeah, they're going through things, and it's important for you to be there for them. And little do you know, I mean, even though we did go through a lot of stuff, a lot of struggles, at the end of the day, you can say that all that was worth it, because look at the communication that you especially have with both of them.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are really best friends. You guys really hang out. You guys really talk. You guys really even joke with each other. This is not stuff that is very common, especially for someone like me. It's like, I'm here kind of part-time, if you really think about it, because let's say I get home, we hang out for max 4 hours, and then it's like, okay, they got to go to sleep. I come in here, work, and then same routine the next day. I'm on that little circle, all the time. So for you to be able to be here is like the biggest blessing that we could have asked for, because like I said, even though we were struggling a little bit, the outcome of it now is so amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's something that it took time, It's like they say, things that money can't buy.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
So it was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we were going through, and at the same time, it's like, wow, look at what we have now. Is that happened during that time of like stress. It's like it was beautiful.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Oh.
That's so crazy. Like,
this
really
is a rainbow
after
the storm. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, because even to this day, like now everything is starting to brighten up little by little even more. And it's good because now we have them in a better space. We have our home in a better space. God is here. We have our marriage in a better space. And then my job, I'm looking at it as a different thing, as in like a more positive thing.
Yeah.
And just, understanding that it's necessary and I need to be thankful for what I have over here.
Yeah.
because it's keeping us
Good here.
good here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's just a lot of
The
stuff.
way you view it
Yeah.
makes a lot of difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I was telling you guys, I was going through a lot of stuff when it came to, feeling like I was a rat in this race, and I always wanted to leave the matrix, and I always wanted to get out of it. But it's like, I came to an understanding that I'm doing all I can, and if it happens for me, it happens for me. But if it doesn't, at least my kids are being able to see that, I'm a hard worker, and I hope that they can surpass
Take it up a
me.
notch.
Yeah,
for sure.
because I definitely surpassed my mom.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I
Same.
definitely have, and just by what we have now. But for them, that's why we push that. Like, please, do what you want.
Yeah.
Because you have unlimited
Support.
journeys or whatever you want to do, and support.
Yeah.
Like literally anything in the world you want to do. You want to be a painter, do it. It's okay.
Go do it.
Yeah, as long as you're doing it and you're passionate about it, do it.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
It is crazy. Parents.
Parenting is beautiful and a struggle at the same time.
Yeah, being a parent is crazy.
Yeah. I love it, though.
Yeah.
The last movie that we saw as a family was Demon Hunters.
No, Happy Gilmore.
Oh, Happy Gilmore. Oh, yeah. I guess the last two. There you go.
Well, yeah, the last two, because we saw two that night.
Yeah.
We have to see a kid movie, and then we have to see a movie.
Yeah.
Movie.
Yeah, Demon Hunters was a really good movie, too. I don't know if you've seen it.
I'll be back. Hold on.
Okay.
Tell them about it.
All right, so Demon Hunters. Demon Hunters was a pretty good movie. It was interesting to see it because it had to do with the music industry and just like what I guess what we always talk about in the music industry and how you sell your soul to the devil or whatever, and it just to make it to a higher level. I don't know if you've seen it. If you've seen it, let me know in the chat. But that's a really good movie, and I really like it because I used to watch anime. And I feel like they did a really amazing job with the graphics, the fighting, just the animations. Everything in that movie was really good. And I can't wait to see another one like that. And I'm looking forward to it because, like I said, I think we all come from, animes. Because if you watch Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, or Pokemon even, like any of these are all animes. So, seeing the new kind of art style for these animes is next level, and I really like it. I'm not gonna lie, that was a really good movie. And then Happy Gilmore was a really good movie too. I think I like the fact how they did the movie. They it's like they did the old school comedy. Everything that they found funny back in when the first one was shot was kind of brought to this new one. And it's cool to see, like all of the old characters literally coming back in different ways. Whether it was like you see them in the sky or their kids are there. Or, when I don't know if you guys seen the movie. I'm not even going to say too much. But, yeah, so that movie was really good, too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was just talking about Happy Gilmore.
That one's a good movie. I love the remake of it.
Yeah, I was telling them how cool it was that Adam Sandler is doing such a great job with his company, and he always gives his friends a job.
Yeah.
And in that movie, all of them pretty much came back in different ways. Whether Chubbs was, in the sky and they waved at him or whatever, But they were mentioned in that movie once again just to give you a reminder, and they would show little clips of like the first movie just to give you a little.
It was the best remake.
Yeah,
I've ever watched. Yeah, because definitely nothing like nothing like anything else. Honestly,
it was really creative.
Very
the way
impressive.
They did it. Yeah, it was really creative.
Yes, I agree.
I really liked it. I think that's gonna be one of the movies that I would say that whenever they always say, "Oh, we're gonna make a remake," and it's usually bad. I think they should take an example of this, especially because that came out like back in the days. Like that's an old movie, like almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that shit is crazy, man. That's a really really good good movie.
When I start recording, you decide to drink something. You're hilarious.
But yeah. Ooh, sorry. But yeah. So lesson of the day. We gotta learn to stop being selfish. I think that's the most important thing to take out of this conversation today. Selfish is not gonna get you nowhere, and we need to teach our kids to not be selfish. Little by little. But we need to set the example because I think as the generation that we grew up as or in, we grew up selfish. I know I did. I grew up very selfish. It was all about me, and that's it. Whatever I say or I think, it is what it is.
It shows. I'm just kidding.
Whoa. So with the aggression.
No, not me. I raised my brother.
Yeah, no, yeah, I didn't have younger.
My sister raised me. Well, not that raised, because my mom worked nights at a certain point. So my mom would go to work and my dad would come home. But my dad was always in the room chilling, because he was up early,
Yeah.
So my mom was always home, but it was just very different. They were always tired.
Yeah.
And we were like the translators, so I knew everything.
Yeah.
Every adult problem. I think that was the issue. That's another thing we don't do here. They don't know adult problems.
Oh yeah. We don't really discuss that stuff amongst
Nothing.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know how you grew up knowing
that something
things.
is due.
Yeah.
Or something.
The bill or something like that, and it's like, as a kid, I would remember stressing out.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons why I personally grew up like thinking to be a hustler and just try to make money in any kind of way. I took obviously I was selling clothes and shoes and trading, like buying, selling, reselling and stuff like that before it became popular. So I was like one of the first ones, like when it was before reselling was looked at as like a scum. Like now everybody does it, but before, like when I was in high school and trying to resell shoes,
like Jody?
Clothes, no, that's like because he would buy new stuff. But I'm saying like used clothes or stuff like pretty much what we do now.
Yeah.
But doing it in high school, it was looked at like, oh, like you're a reseller, like you don't wear your shoes, like they would look at you bad.
Yeah.
But obviously now it's different and a lot more people do it. But yeah, that's how I pretty much started doing that, and then I never wanted to ask again for like expensive stuff because I used to like really expensive shoes, so I would just pretty much
make your money,
almost like trade my way to make that money to be able to buy those shoes, or sell stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whether it was chips or anything like that, like it was anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I'm not saying anything. I don't say nothing.
That's right. Don't say nothing.
I'm just kidding. No, that's cool though that you did that. I never got a chance. I never even thought of that. So that's pretty cool. And my mindset was selling weed. Selling. Hustling the street a different way.
Yeah.
How that you viewed it.
Yeah.
So it was completely different.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing too. Like I always saw it different. Like.
And that's cool.
Because I saw, obviously that was a choice too. But honestly, the way that I wanted to go about it was I always thought myself as someone that wanted to own a company one day or someone that wanted to own a business one day. So I think me trying to do that in that way was me trying to get a start of like trying to figure out what I wanted to do as a business because I honestly always told myself I never wanted to have a job. I always wanted to work for myself, so when I started the whole pre-shop box thing, that's why I was taking so much pride in doing what I was doing before it became clothes and shoes, because I wanted to obviously, live off of that, but yeah, so I took it different. I wanted to do it the legal way, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So that's what
good.
I was saying, yeah.
Well, that was good. I'm proud of you for doing that. Look at you now.
Yeah, I mean, we have the legal paperwork, everything
That's
going.
right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Yes, we pay taxes, you know.
That's right.
All that, yeah.
Well, as for me, I learned the hard way, but I ended up being a outfield social worker for the mental disabled kids because I love helping people.
Yeah.
So I went into that field.
Yeah.
And so that was my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just.
Yeah, that is true. That was a good and you had a lot of passion for that too. That was a good thing that I would see you do.
Yeah. Then we ran into a family once. Remember?
Yeah,
they were so happy to see me.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And they brought up how I help him be better now. And this just makes me so happy to do those things.
Yeah.
And all that from raising my brother and being like very giving and very selfless. That's where that came from,
Damn.
So that was my thing.
Damn.
That's another thing that I give up my career to be here. And I even switched it.
Yeah.
Accommodated with my
Your
new
time.
life.
Yeah.
My new life.
Because you always wanted to, like, while they were at school, it's like, I'll work there, that's cool. But I want to be out to be able to pick them up.
Yeah.
So that was like why you switched from that passion that you had to something else. And then,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like a lot, and that's like, I let go of a lot of things to be here. You know what I mean?
You really did. You sacrificed a lot of stuff. That's a lot of sacrifice.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
And that's something that, it's good to talk about right now because I honestly haven't thought about that in a long time. Like, that's some real sacrifice because you went to school for that. You worked in the field that you wanted to work in. But because of our kids, you took a step back, found a different job that had nothing to do with the field that you were passionate about. You
learned another field.
You relearned another field. Were successful at that field, and made sure that you were out of there to be able to be there for the kids.
Yeah, I was in two places at once, basically.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, shout outs. Shout outs to the 818. That's my home too, baby. Let's go. That's my home. Shout out.
Let's do that.
She said, much love from the 818. Well, much love to you from the 818 too.
Hey.
Because we're here. We're here right now.
Oh my God.
Let me see. I got Jordans one time, then went back to Converse.
Same, man.
You know what?
But I had Mexican Jordans.
Oh my God. Oh, let's talk about that real quick and then we'll end.
Why you always want to talk shit?
No, it's not talking shit. It's
what is it then?
First of all, let's respect the Jordans. They're team Jordans.
Respect the Jordans.
They're team Jordans, okay? I understand not everybody knows about, the colors.
Jordans were Jordans to me.
No, listen. It's not. It's really not.
I wasn't a shoe head.
No, yeah, I was very much a shoe head. But I was more into Nike SBs though. You
know what? I was into heels. You know how girls back in the day, because they would go out a lot, back in the day there was a strict, code on to, how to dress and stuff. So it was heels. I knew heels. I knew name brands on heels, but not.
I do remember some girls wearing heels in
school.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah,
because back then it was that you're older if you're wearing heels, and everyone wanted to be older.
Yeah.
So you were wearing heels, those little heels, like chanclitas.
Yeah.
So girls weren't wearing or rocking shoes like that unless you were. Well, I did. I had some Dunks and the Mexican Jordans because I was a tomboy. Like I like playing basketball and shit like that. So which is why. But besides girls like that, I mean, everyone was in chanclas and flats. The Team Jordans, yes.
I saved her though. Don't worry about it. It's over with. Those Jordans are now in the trash somewhere.
I gave them away. I donated them.
Yeah. So she's okay. She's now hooked up with 11s.
I'll show you.
She's got some heat in there. You know what I'm saying?
I learned.
Yeah, I had to put her up on game because, okay, so I was a very, very, very...
yeah.
I was very stylish. I'm not going to lie to you. In high school, I was considered pretty popular. I'm not going to lie to you. I had fits. Shoes were always on point. I had, at one point, at least 100 and something pair of shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Fool.
Yeah, but that was, like I said, all because of trading, reselling, and just making my way to like get there,
Yeah, yeah.
Because my mom really wasn't buying those kind of stuff. One time I took her to Melrose, and she got so mad at me because I bought a pair of $300 shoes, and they were called Hawaiian Dunks.
Yeah.
And she was so mad at me on the car ride. I took my homie with me, Sammy. And she was yelling at me in the car the whole time. She's like, ¿Cómo vas a comprar zapatos de $300? Puedes ir a comprar aunque sea unos 4 pares. Dude, I was like, man, but you don't understand what I have. Like these are gonna.
They would never understand your passion. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it wasn't even her money though. That's the thing. But
that's how it is. Though.
Yeah. And then
this lady.
And then eventually when I got a job and everything, I still was buying shoes and stuff. I would, like, every paycheck, I would buy, like, let's say, like, 2 pairs or something. Same thing, get mad because, it's like, ¿por qué seguís comprando zapatos? Because I would really have a bunch of DS shoes. DS shoes is, like, that you don't wear.
Yeah.
They're just sitting there. So I would really have, like, a bunch of shoes that I never worn. And you got to see some of them, like, by the end when I sold everything.
Yeah.
But some of them I never wore. They were just there,
Yeah.
So... But I was wearing SBs. At the time, it was like Bape, Red Monkey, like all these different brands, and I was pretty stylish. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
Every day, and then when on my days off, it would always be like chanclas with socks, basketball shorts. Just to keep it chill. It's like today I'm just chilling.
Dude.
Or if I wanted to chill, I would wear Converse too. I never owned a pair of Vans. To be honest with you.
You know what I'm going to say to be an asshole? Now I know why those girls banged on your ass.
Oh, because I was looking fly?
No.
Why? Why'd they bang on me? Because I was rocking some heat?
Yeah, because te creías.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. But I couldn't help it.
Look at this cocky motherfucker. Wait, where the fuck you from, you dumbass cocky motherfucker?
Shit, I'm over here looking all stylish and shit.
Oh, man.
Like,
Con tus ojos así.
Yeah, I like this. This is how you take pictures, guys.
No, I can't. I love you.
No, but yeah, so maybe that is the reason. They were just hating though, low key, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, because that's come from a different spot.
Yeah.
It was hand-me-downs. It was Goodwill. It was yard sales. I would kick it in the car. My mom would show me clothes from afar.
That's crazy.
I'm like, oh. I'm like, like, don't make me scream. Someone might know my voice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
No, yeah, that's so true. That's so true. But I never really went to a department store to buy these things. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I really traded my way to get these kind of clothes.
Yeah,
like,
which is cool. You know, your hustle was different.
Yeah.
You have that mentality as a young age.
Yeah.
So, which is why you got a BA from business.
I did get a BA. You know what? I always say this, but I should display my. I'm not a dumb motherfucker. Okay?
I don't know about that.
Put it this way. I'm proud to say that I do have my bachelor's in business. You know what I'm saying? And associates as well. Associates and my bachelor's.
Yeah.
I am a college graduate. You know what I'm saying? That. You know what I'm saying? I gotta. But should we talk about that? What you did to me one time or not? Is that gonna hurt your feelings?
What did I do to you? Oh my God, dude.
Till this day. Right
you know what? I apologize to you. Hey, I apologize to you. You must have said something to me that you must.
I didn't. I really didn't.
Whatever.
This was the time when you were really mean to me.
Okay, guys. So what had happened was, yeah, you can't fucking just leave him hanging. That's fucked up. You're fucked up for putting me on the spot.
Did you just flick me off?
No.
I'm gonna run that back.
Run this shit back. I did not flick you off. No.
We're not gonna disrespect each other.
What happened was, we were getting to know each other, and what the BA classes are. I went to AA.
No, it's associate's degree.
I know, but I thought of some girl said I went to AA. And, okay, so what's that BA classes? What was that BA classes after your A?
What the BA classes hard? Yeah, they were hard. Yeah, they were hard. So my associates was in video game art and design. Which was
pretty cool.
Yeah, I was trying to get into the field of the video game industry, which I did get into.
Hold on. In the last recording, you did talk about that, just so they know.
I did?
Yeah, we talked about how you did video games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, so I worked in the field for a little bit. I worked for a translation company as a project manager, and then I also worked for Nintendo. But that was like a seasonal thing for like 4 years straight. Sorry, it's because I thought I had my little cards. But and then but yeah, the bachelor's was pretty hard, but I was pretty dedicated, to be honest. But I did graduate with honors, to be honest. So I'm proud. I'm kind of proud of that.
Yeah, he did.
I graduated with I forgot what it's called actually. I forgot whatever. It's not honors. It's a valedictorian. There you go. I graduated as a valedictorian.
Yeah.
I had 2 ropes on my
Yeah.
on my thigh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it was, and we still need to hang them.
Yeah.
Because you tried to get rid of them, and I still keep holding you back. I have them downstairs.
Oh yeah. But anyway, so what happened?
So what happened was you were telling me that you graduated and you had a BA.
Oh yeah, this is when we first started talking.
Yeah.
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 So check this out. So I'm over here like, oh yeah, you know, because I used to have him hanging where I used to live in Santa Clarita, and I had him hanging, and I was proud of him, you know, because I'm like, damn, like not a lot of people get to do this, you know, and I really thought I was something. So I'm
he is something.
So I had, you know, my high school one, then I had my associates, and then I had my bachelor's one, and then I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I have my bachelor's. I was just showing her, you know, the spot and stuff.
No, don't say it. Okay, say it.
And then she's like, you want me to say it?
Well, go say it.
She was like, you think I give a fuck about your bachelor's? And then she's like, that doesn't mean shit. You ain't shit. That's what she said to me, man.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. No, I apologize.
Leave some fire emojis for that.
I apologize. I feel bad. He was being mean.
And you know what happened? 2 weeks later, I just took them down and I put them away.
Oh, babe.
I put them away.
No. Hey, guys. This is fucked up, man.
Nah. That's over with.
No, it did happen, though. I felt bad afterwards. Like I said, I was mean.
You were going through a lot. I didn't know that, though, you know?
Yeah.
Because we were barely talking, you know?
Yeah,
we were barely talking
mean.
at that time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so, you know, I'm a strong...
And you know what? That's even worse. We were just talking, and I did some nasty move on you, something that I wasn't at my weakest moment, you know?
Yeah.
And that's another thing that we do discuss, like, how things like that came upon, you know? Because you wouldn't deal with this shit, but for some reason, you know, you dealt with it. So it was like things played out that way because it was God's plan, you know? Because...
Yeah.
We think about it as like we wouldn't deal with certain things, you know?
No, yeah, and I was really like adamant and proud to say that whenever I was in a relationship and I broke up with that person or vice versa, I really, that's it. Like I don't hit you up. We're no longer friends.
I don't know you.
You don't exist to me.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck about you, and that's that. And I could put my foot down and say that because I'm not with that shit.
Yeah.
So. For me to actually go through something like that and just see it I don't know, it's different like you said. It was just a different thing that we were, I guess, going through that. It was just, I don't know, you know.
We started growing together.
Yeah, a little bit.
From the beginning.
Yeah, without even knowing.
We started like killing each other in different ways, and you know, it was weird.
Yeah.
So which is why we always like, it's such a trip how we came about, you know.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning I told, you know, we said we didn't want a serious relationship, you know.
Yeah.
And it just became a serious relationship.
Yeah.
God said, nah, like this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like that.
Yeah.
We were fighting.
But see, that comes with a lot too, because we're going through that, and it's like all of those things that, let's say, you're doing affects me, so then that makes me become a mean person. But then later on in life, it's like we're both trying to fix each other type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's almost like first it was your turn, then it was my turn, and now it's like we're trying to fix that, you know?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, ves?
That's a very, that's something that I guess not a lot of people would talk about, you know. It's important, you know, to say stuff like that, because I mean, people go through shit, and it's just shit that we could have that testimony about, you know. And it's like, shit is not as easy as it may seem now, because this has been a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know, it may seem like it's all like fun and games and stuff, but it's like we've been very nasty. We've been like through some shit together.
Yeah.
You know, we've been through a lot, a lot. Like, I mean, eventually, if we ever remember, maybe those stories will come out. But it's like we've been through a lot together.
Yeah.
Good, bad, ugly, great, happy, everything that you could think of. Different roller coasters. We've been in them.
Yeah. It's been fun though. Like it's keeps. I feel like it's like because we are able to grow together. I think that's what keeps it fresh.
Yeah.
You know, because we're still dating each other.
Yeah.
Like we don't let that flame die. You
Yeah.
know, at the end of the day, like you still my little boyfriend. You know, and I'm like, hey, you know, and we still try to like do things, stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
And play around and joke around and you know come up with your different voices.
I do have different voices.
no, he has some that I hate. He loves doing things that I hate.
I could do like Salvadorian accents, Mexican accents, Guatemalan accents. I could do them all. Mexican.
Do Russian.
I do. Oh yeah, Russian. Also from Texas. I'm working on England right now. All I know is butter. That's it.
Can I get?
Can I get a what?
Can I get some butter?
Oh yeah. Can I get a little bit of butter? Or when my daughter like she saw something and she's like, please sir, can I have some more? Like where did she see that? I have no idea, but I like that, so now I say it too.
Please, can I have some more?
Yeah, when she was doing that and she would ask for grapes or something.
Yeah.
Please, sir, can I have some more? Like, where did you see that? Like,
that is hilarious. She's too funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, things like that. I think that's what keeps it, you know, because it's like we've been through, like, you know, a roller coaster of funness, of, you know, like, we splurge in things, you know. We've been like out and this and that, and then okay, let's chill, let's kick it, you know. And then we're like back out, you know.
No, that's true.
We used to go shopping every Saturday for like 6 months straight.
Yeah.
We were like, we didn't have nothing to do. We would just go shopping, you know, things like that. You know what I mean? So it's like then that got tiring. We would go to a place and eat every morning for like a whole year. Yeah. Remember, like. Yeah. So it was a lot of different things that we would do, and it was just like.
We gained weight.
We lost weight.
Like, it's been, dude, I'm telling you, every roller coaster you could think of.
Together.
We've been through that shit.
Together, yeah. I got depressed. Crazy. You got depressed with me.
I did. And I was, I guess, hiding the fact that I was, because I would always say I didn't believe in it. But I guess little by little, I was like, damn, I am kind of sad. Like, what's going on here? You know?
Like certain things. But that's the thing, like facing the truth, you know, facing those feelings so you could fix it, you know, because hiding them wasn't working, you know. It was just like hiding. It's like, dude, they're gonna come out. Those crumbs are gonna come out, you know.
And they come out very nasty. They come out in like anger or
porque ya está pudrido, you know.
And that's something that I want to start discussing here too, at least in my point of view, that because you know we're taught to shut down. We're taught to not talk about any of our problems. We're taught to not confine in our wives because they're gonna use it against us. I've seen so many clips on Instagram or TikTok or whatever where there's a lot of guys saying, oh, I don't say things to my girl because they use it against me and even though I will say that has happened before, I think those people are definitely not mature enough to, even if they're older than me, I really don't think they're mature enough to understand that that's not the case all the time. You know, because maybe in that moment, she's not, like, let's say you're not in that right mind space or mindset to take that as like I'm confining you, you know? But as we grow and we understand each other more and more, you're gonna get to understand that it's okay to say those things because you're not gonna throw it in my face. We're gonna discuss it, pray about it, and whenever you even tell me, whenever you feel that, just tell me and I'll pray about it, and then, you know, we'll try to fix that. That way it's not lingering within you, because then, you know, it gets ugly, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I've thrown something in your face?
A few times, yeah. Before.
You're lying.
Yeah, of course. What do you mean? That's normal, though.
I just wanted people to see your face.
Of course. That's good.
When you say of course.
Of course, man. What are you talking about?
No, yeah. But then, you know, that's the whole beauty of things, because sometimes when I do mess up and I tell you, hey, I come up and I tell you, hey, I was human in that moment, because sometimes I like to separate myself, you know?
Yeah. No, yeah, that's true.
So I always come, you know, like that's another thing. Like I come and I tell you, hey, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I feel like I said something wrong. Did I say something wrong? You know?
Yeah.
And I ask you and I tell you, because like I tell you, sometimes I could say something that I didn't mean it as throwing it in your face. I could mean it as putting it in an example for you to understand, because it happened before that you didn't understand. Then maybe if I put it in a perspective that you've done it, or, you know, then you would probably be like, but it's taken as like thrown in your face.
Yeah.
But in reality, it's like, I'm just trying to make you, like, help you see that you've done this.
Yeah.
And you're feeling victimized at the moment that I'm saying something about, I'm voicing it, and you're feeling as like I'm throwing it in your face.
Yeah.
But in reality, I'm just like bringing it up as in your attention, like, oh, you know, like, you know, you've done this, so it's like, remember, you know?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like that, you know?
Yeah, no, yeah, that's true. And that's definitely happened before, where, you know, because like I said, coming from a selfish place, it's like you're not really putting yourself in somebody else's shoes or seeing it from a different perspective.
Yeah.
That I do take it as an attack or an insult, when it's just a matter of conversation, you know? Because if, let's say, you know, whatever happens, and you're just bringing it up just to have that conversation, and then because that triggers me, now it's like, oh, you're attacking me? Yeah. And that was me before. So now having that understanding is kind of like, oh, okay, so now I'm able to, and I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes I do get to have that different perspective and get out of my feelings to have that conversation.
Yeah.
But
cool.
that's challenging though.
Yeah.
That's challenging, and that's what I'm saying with the people that have these like little skits and all this bullshit that I see on there when they're talking about you can't confide in them. It's like, I don't think they're mature enough to even have those conversations, you know? Like, I feel like these are some like people that are probably just getting that, like, oh, you know, look at my video and feel empowered because you're a king. It's like, fuck all that. Like, you need to really see yourself in a different mindset to be able to make an empire, because it's not about you're a king, she's a queen, and you guys need to think of each other in your own ways, and you're gonna say this, like, you guys need to fucking be a unit, you know what I'm saying? And they don't think of it that way. You guys
become like in the Bible, so you guys become one.
Yeah,
it's not
simple as that.
Me and you and you and I, and like, you know, let's figure it out later, come together and merge our ideas. No, it's sit together, grow together, and figure it out. You know, it's like we become one, you know?
Exactly.
So as one, be like, hey, like you said, like, oh, I feel like you're throwing things in my face. And like, it's like, well, I didn't mean it that way. I meant it as like, oh, maybe, you know, I explained it this way and it didn't work out. So maybe if I give you this example, you could see it like that, you know? And that'll be like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing, but I took it personally, you know, because, you know, whatever, like you said right now. So that's cool that we have that, you know, like I tell you, we have that power and that, you know, that wisdom to just be able to choose how we want to perceive things and grow from there, instead of taking it personal and be like, well, you're attacking me, you don't get me, you don't understand me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely.
So it's cool. So
it is cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of growth.
Yeah, it is. And these are the kind of things that I like to discuss, and hopefully you guys enjoy these little podcasts that we're going to have, because I want to keep going. And like I said, for the next one, if you guys want us to discuss anything in particular, let us know through the post on YouTube or DM us on Instagram. The name is the same as you see on the channel. So if you guys don't follow us, make sure you guys do. You know what I'm saying? Because these are definitely things that we need to talk about in the world that I feel that are not being talked about. And like I was telling you guys earlier, we get lied to a lot, whether it's through your kids, whether it's through these people that want to be idolized as like these influencers and shit. It's like, fuck all that. Like, you guys got to really have an understanding of yourself, make sure that God is in your life, and what?
Okay, well, you know what? Sometimes they think they're right, so we cannot knock what they think is right. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? We could just
That's
be
true.
ourselves and
Yeah.
be who we are, because
Yeah, I guess-
everyone is different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess for me, I feel like I don't know. I don't know. Is would you consider me like okay for when I feel like this? Would you consider that being arrogant or me just like spilling it out because that's just what I feel?
I think you're just throwing up the words without thinking, because then after you think about it, you're like, yeah, you're right.
No, I don't.
You're like, you're right. That's you know, that's kind of fucked. You know, so I think you're still working on that though.
Yeah.
You know, you're still working
I'm
on
very
thinking before you
expressive.
speak. Yeah.
No, yeah, and I think I just get frustrated because, like I said, I see the lies, and a lot of people idolize the lies. And
But to you, they're lies. See, that's what I'm trying to get that. To you, they're lies. To them, they're probably not, because they're not there yet. You know, there's different levels to everything.
get
you know?
to my level. Okay.
So you can knock someone down for
Yeah.
not being where you at. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's where the understanding has to kick in on your part and be like, you know what, you're who you are. I don't fuck with it. I'm gonna move this way and just not look at it. You know, you don't
Yeah.
gotta comment on it. You don't gotta say anything. Just like kind of like get away. You know, like move along and do what you do and move how you move. And
What do you
whoever.
think, chat? Should I do that or should I be myself and be like,
That
"Yeah,
is
fuck everybody"?
no, because you're trying to grow. So who is yourself?
Who is yourself?
So that's when you choose.
Yeah.
Do I want to do this or do I want to go that way? So this
Yeah.
is right now you're choosing.
Yeah.
Who do you want to be? Do you want to be arrogant and be like, man, I feel like they're wrong? It's like, but at the end of the day, there's no right and wrong answer here, because they're going
True.
through something else that we don't know what they're going through.
See what I'm saying?
This is our conversations all
See
the
what I'm
time.
saying, chat? You see what I'm saying? Shit.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
So it's kind of like you can't knock people's hustle. That's what they do. That's what they
Yeah.
do, you know? It's like, all right, props to you. That's what's working for you in your relationship, because then again, everyone comes from a different background.
Yeah.
Everyone moves different. They happen to just move together, you know? And they actually get along, and that works for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
for us, this works for us, you know? So it's just different. Everyone...
I choose violence. I'm just kidding. I saw it in the chat.
Hey, yo! I'm just saying. I mean, sometimes I wake up choosing violence, but not really.
No, and I think on one of the lives I chose violence too because I was talking some shit.
You always do.
I do, and it's like I said, I just like being expressive and I like to be real. To be honest,
But
just
that's
real
the-
to myself.
Yeah,
though.
but I love that about us, because that's you know,
The
we're
balance?
completely different,
Yeah.
and we balance each other out. You
Yeah.
know, because we might look like we agree, but we agree to disagree sometimes. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
true.
it's cool. So that's what
That's-
keeps the conversation and everything
Yeah,
fire.
and I think that's like you said, that's the beauty about it because I mean at the end of the day it's not like we're gonna be sinking in with everything. It's like it's okay to have different opinions and if you agree, you don't, it is okay, you know?
Yeah, yeah, for
That's
sure.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna end we're not gonna end the live, but I'm gonna end the podcast. So like I said, if you guys want to have any other subjects, let us know. And we're gonna definitely get into it. Make sure you guys like it, comment,
yes,
and
yes.
subscribe.
For sure.
Bam. All right, so I'm gonna stop recording the podcast. All right, what do you guys think about that?
Woo!
Chat, what do you guys think about those kind of podcasts right there?
Ahorita vengo.
Okay. What do you guys think about those podcasts right there? Those are the kind of things that I was telling you guys that I want to start doing. Because I feel like these are the kind of conversations that are important for us, you know? They're very, very important for us. And they're needed. They're definitely needed. Let me see. You're finishing your AA, but I don't know. What is your AA on? If you don't mind me asking. I'm kind of interested. And you don't know if you're going to go to your BA. It just depends in the field, to be honest, that you want to do. Because, to be honest, I low-key... sometimes I think about it, and I don't know if I made... man, I don't know if I should say this. Alright, I'm going to say it. Okay. So, sometimes I think about it, and I don't know if I made the right choice to getting a bachelor's, because at the end of the day, I'm really not even working in any of the fields that I went to school for. I work as a mailman right now for my 9 to 5. And I mean, I do use, I guess, the business side of my bachelor's for my store, which is Pre-Shop Box. But as in being in that field for the AA, for example, I'm not really in that field. And that's the video game industry. I'm not in that field anymore. Um, so, it's like I spent all that money just for that. And then the bachelor's is like, ugh, it's a little tough. It's a little tough. It's a little tough. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm the type of person that if I didn't go to school, a lot of the business stuff that I learned, whether it's trademarks or just legal stuff, I wouldn't be able to do because I wouldn't have taken the time to learn that because of the situation that I was personally in. Because like I told you, I was forced into making money so that pretty much I had to move out, so I was forced into that direction, so I couldn't really use any of these options that I had as a degree to continue in that path or whatever. But yeah, man, I don't know, it just depends. Business administration, okay, that could be good. That could be good. Like, what do you want to be? What do you want to be? Let me know. Or what field are you looking into? Um, but sometimes I think, like, I don't know if I made the right choice, to be honest, because what I do really doesn't need school. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm gonna keep it real with you. For Pre-Shop Box, I didn't do any of the paperwork. I didn't do any of the legal paperwork. I really just hit up um, a company, and they created a DBA for me. I just paid them money. They did all the paperwork. They did everything. Everything has been done. I haven't done anything when it came down to the paperwork. Nothing. Nothing. Any of EINs, any of that. I haven't done nothing. 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 That was all done through a company. So I really didn't use it, to be honest. And I mean, I was just in debt. Well, I'm still in debt, with the school and all that stuff. And unless you're going to really use that and you have the opportunity to follow through with your career path, I would highly suggest you did it. But if you don't need it, you know, then you just don't need it. Cause see, the AA was cool because it got me into the doors when it came down to the video game industry, which I liked. Um, I started off as a, what was I? Well, that's when I became an intern, but it was a paid internship, and I became a project manager, but it was a localization company, and in that company, it was like we would contact people that were translators, different languages and stuff, and they would translate all the video games into that language. So, for example, if a game was in the App Store or something, and it was gonna go to New Zealand or whatever, I already had a list of contacts that we work with, and I would just hit them up to translate literally the whole game. They would send me back the file, and I would send it to somebody else to review it. So then they would send me an edited version, and then I would send that back to the company that was making the game or whatever. And then after, they would have localization tests. So then, I would get people from the list that we would get for them to come in and test the games. So I would pretty much hire video game testers, and they would test the game, but their main objective was not really too many bugs, but it was more reading all the text and make sure that it makes sense, because obviously we don't know that language. So it was cool though, because I had a list before of how many games I worked on, and it was at least, I don't even know, like over 100 games, to be honest with you. I think some of the biggest titles that I worked on was Barbie. I've also worked on Minecraft. I've worked on Devil May Cry 3. What else? What else? I think there was a Toy Story game at one point, and the rest were like iOS games and Android games. So all that was like pretty much what the AA helped me get, because they knew the school that I went to. So because they had already hired someone from that school before, they took a chance with me when I applied, and they ended up liking me because like I said, I'm a hard worker in everything that I do. So when I was there, it was really it was something that I truly enjoyed. What?
I tried to get off camera.
Oh, you went that way and then maybe this way.
Yeah, sorry.
All you hear is I'm all being serious. Yeah, video games. That is comedy. Hey, all that coffee. Anyways, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, so it was cool. And yeah, so that's what happened. But then I think what I messed up on in that time was I was kind of seeking a little bit more money, and this position was not giving me raises because I don't know why, but I was under a W-9, I believe it was. So it was like a contractor thing. So once I talked to them because I had worked with another company that liked the way that I handled business, that they eventually sent me an email offering me a position to work with them. But this one was not in the video game field. This was in the localization field for commercials. And this was more in the voiceover field. It wasn't even localization, like words and stuff. So then when that happened, I spoke to that company, and they tried to match the money because they wanted me to stay. But the only reason I left, honestly, was because this other job was closer to my house, and the job for the video game company was in Santa Monica. For some reason, all of these video game companies want to be in Santa Monica and in downtown LA, and nothing wants to be in the valley or whatever. It's crazy because
it's true though. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and it's like, why? Like, because I understand though, because I mean it's nicer over there.
It's
Cause
inspiring.
Yeah, and it was like literally I could walk to the beach, which I would do. I would be there super early because I would get dropped off from my mom, and I would just sit at the beach for like an hour and an hour and a half, and then walk to work. But it was like literally right there, like it was just right there. So then that happened, and then obviously I went with the other company because it was closer to my job, and then
To your house.
yeah, sorry, closer to my house, and then that's when I decided to go back to school. And then, so I was going to school and there, and then eventually got fired from there because of the whole school situation, because they wanted someone full time. But she was nice enough to be there.
Accommodate with
and accommodate with the schedule that I had with school and stuff, because sometimes I would have to go to school in the morning, sometimes I would have to go to school at night, and she was cool with me, switching schedules and stuff and being part-time and doing what I was doing there. It's really not a part-time job because I had to keep up with, the talent, and I had to schedule the talent to come in, and then I would have to talk to the engineer for him to be there to record these sessions and stuff like that. So it's not something that a part-time person could do,
Right.
So eventually, I ended up getting fired, and then I finished school, and then I became a mailman, pretty much.
No. Oh, babe. It's all right.
No,
it's not the end.
No, it's not the end. And it's cool because the way I see it now is I really see this mailman job as like the benefits that we have for not only now, but for the future. Because when I first got this job, I really was telling myself, I'm not going to be here long. Like, this is just, I need some money, and then I'm going to move on to something else. But honestly, it kind of got to the point where I really couldn't do anything else because the hours were insane in the beginning. And it was crazy, And then at that time, that's when I was already getting pushed out, already put out. And it's not like I could not have a job. Like I needed to have money in order to pay rent because I needed to live somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
So then you know, continuing on to what it is now, the way I see it is like I don't think I would quit that job only because the benefits that it comes, you know, all of the investments that it helps you give and all of the and even like life insurance that we have and then you know the insurance that we have and everything that comes with it. I wouldn't really you know quit now. I mean, I'm already almost 10 years in. I
Yeah.
think I don't even know, to be honest, how many years. I mean,
Yeah.
but I'm already a few years in, so it's like might as well ride it out and then continue doing what we do, you know, on the side and stuff.
Yeah.
The only downside of that, to be honest, is like if there's an event on Saturday, I can never hit those events up.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel bad because we get invited to so many events because of our reactions and just people liking us for us. That they invite us to movie premieres, they invite us to listening parties, they invite us to different things that unfortunately can't make because of my job.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel bad because it's like at some point they really stopped inviting us, but it's
Yeah.
like I try to explain like my job is not like any job. Like I really need to be there on Saturdays. Like I work, you know, I
Yeah.
get different days off out of the week. People don't even understand that, you
Yeah.
know. My
If only
my
we could pull up like late at night, that'd be dope. But
yeah.
like if we were to do like, you know, clubs at night,
Yeah.
that would be cool.
Yeah, yeah, or on. But see, the thing is, or even like Saturday nights,
Or
you
a
know, type thing.
Sunday, pool house or something.
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, and it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks
It
because
sucks.
you or Mando have to go.
Yeah, no, and I have to because, you know, like it's like any other job. I can't be missing days, you know, because it's like
Yeah.
it's my responsibility to take care of what I gotta take care of. So, with that being said, going back to you, if you're gonna do a BA, make sure that it's in the field that you want to really be in because if not, you're just gonna waste money, and that's just being real with you. Because, like I said, I wasted money on the AA, and I can truly 100% say that I did waste money on that because I do not code anymore. I do not use any of the programs like Maya or any of the programs that I was using before to make video games at all. I have the box somewhere and I don't use it at all. Like I don't make video games. So that was a big ass waste of money.
Did you mention culinary school?
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Another waste of money.
I forgot about that. That's how much. Damn.
And how much money you spent on those knives that you are not allowed to have.
Damn, those knives are banned from me because they're just banned, but they're still like something I gotta pay for.
Ain't that?
I forgot about that shit.
Of course you
I
did.
really did.
You see, I know everything about you.
So okay, so now that you mentioned it, so I did go to culinary school. If you guys don't know what that is when you're trying to be a chef. So I tried to go to school to be a chef, then I quickly found out that that wasn't my passion. But I went to that school for 1 year. It was in Santa Monica.
You became good at cutting.
I did become really good at cutting.
You actually passed that class.
I passed all the classes.
You made good dishes.
I did make good dishes. I did make good dishes. And I actually went to school at one of my high school homies. Shout out to Nick. I don't know where he's at nowadays, but I know he was playing ball overseas. But I ran into him there. I don't know what he was going to school there for actually. Now that I think about it, after he played basketball, he was playing. That's crazy, huh? Anyways, but he was there. But anyway, so yeah, it's true. Like because you have to learn how to cut. Like everything is fine cut. Like if you're working in a high end restaurant.
Yeah.
You know.
That was the goal. Yeah.
And you know what? It was a really good experience. I'm not gonna lie. Like I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. It was really cool. I got to go to Santa Monica one time to make ice cream from scratch
That is so cool.
for people.
That is so cool.
Yeah, so
As
it was
a
cool.
class?
Yeah, yeah.
That is so cool.
Not really a class. It was like I think a volunteer thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was like it's like oh yeah, you know. So
To get the idea of owning a food business, I guess.
yeah. And shout outs to one of the homies too. I just remember his name, Shindo. I think he goes by. Shout outs to him because he's actually still.
That's
And I think I
dope.
showed you
Yeah,
his page before.
Yeah.
He's making baking stuff. He makes like cookies, pastries, and stuff like that. You know, he continued on.
We should get some stuff from him.
I low key should.
We should promote his shit.
Yeah, we should. Low key. You know what?
Let's find
him. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna buy something, and then we'll display it for you guys, and we'll try him on live or something. You know, type thing.
Yeah, guys.
That'd be fire. Sick. Shout outs to him though. Damn. And you know what's crazy? Shout outs to him because I forgot his homie's name, but. Damn, that you just reminded me so much.
I took him so back.
Yeah, you took me back because I really forgot about those days.
Because you're talking about wasting money, so I'm like, all right, since you're in that topic.
Damn, I wasted money on that too. No, but you know what? That's crazy because that took me back to those classes and like, you know, like we would smoke.
Fun, yeah.
Like we would be in the car before class, smoking weed, just chilling, and just getting ready for class, and then we'll go to class and. It was just a vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you forget about the little moments like that.
You see,
if you don't get reminded.
Moments.
Yeah.
You didn't even know it. That's what I tell you.
Yeah. But I think what my problem was, what my problem is, and we'll get more into detail for the next, like, actual podcast, but it's like me forgetting a lot of stuff because I have that problem where I forget a lot of shit.
You forget you had fun. You forget you lived.
Yeah.
You get in your sad moment and think that's it.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that. I'm gonna write that down. We got to talk about that.
Okay.
Because I'm sure a lot of guys go through that. But that's cool, man. But yeah, I did go to school for that, and I did waste money on that too. Yeah, damn. Yeah, and that was before getting the bachelor's. Obviously, that was the school. But before that, I was trying to do culinary school. In community college, right here in Mission College, and but I never got to those classes because they were trying to make me fucking do English, math. It's like I don't give a fuck about none of those classes. The fuck I need an English for? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here with that shit. And then we had, I went there for a year, but then not really because then I had the homie that was going to school with me, so we would be ditching all the time. It's funny because. Like let's just play this. You're in class, right?
Okay.
And let's say this is the door right here, and he would just stand there, and for some reason I would feel his presence, and then he'll be like, you know, and I'll just grab myself and leave the class, and we'll go eat like you know Mexican
Chinese
food. Nah, Mexican food. The fuck?
Oh,
the fuck? Get some.
No.
We'll go to what was that tacos? What was that? Oh.
Rico's Tacos?
Yeah, Rico's Tacos, yeah. Rico's Tacos. And that was by Handsome Dan, too.
I said the Chinese because your mom's spot, the sopa.
Oh, no, my mom didn't take him out of class. I was kidding.
No, I thought you guys would go get
No.
sopa.
No. It was always Rico's Tacos. The one that was by the Handsome Dan. Yeah. So yeah, damn, that's crazy. So I really didn't go to class those days. I mean, it's because of that, though. And I think that's... Yeah, and I think that was the problem. It's like they wanted me to do, you know, like the basic stuff, and it's like, for what? Like, I already did all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But I guess that's a requirement that you have to do in when you're getting your associates. You have to do it.
Yeah.
It's stupid, though, because it just doesn't make sense. So, but yeah. But whatever you want to do...
Make sure you want to because...
And really think about it. Yeah, I really think about it because that's something that people don't discuss. And I think it's very important because I made that mistake 2 times. I was going to say 3 times. But I'll say 2 times. Which was the culinary and then my associate's degree when it came. Because I don't use any of that shit at all. You know? Business, I guess I could take a little bit out of that and use that. But not really because I'm not... like legally doing trademarks and I'm not legally doing all that. It's like nowadays you got the internet where you got LegalZoom and other companies like that make all that shit for you. All you got to do is pay them 200 something bucks and they get you the DBA, they get you your IEN, they get you all the paperwork you need. And then you go to your tax person and they do more paperwork for you. It's like you don't need to do shit. You just got to run your business and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just different times now.
Yeah.
You know, I think during that time it was mostly being
very
forced.
Technical. Yeah.
No, I was being forced to like you need to go to school and and then it's like and you need to get a job and you know what I'm saying and shit like that and it's just like oh okay like you know you're being forced into all that stuff. So Yeah, man. So just do what you want to do. that goes to saying just
The
do
same
what you
thing we
want to
tell
do.
our kid.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
what you want to do. Make sure you like to do what you want to do. You don't have to go to college,
Yeah,
but you make sure it makes you, which you know,
makes you what like
be comfortable.
be comfortable and I mean at the end of the day you're gonna have to make money, so hopefully you get to that point. But if you have that space where your parents are like you could stay here, or you have that option of even kicking in a little bit of rent, do that.
Yeah.
Because to spend right now, I don't know where you live at, but right now in LA or the Valley, if you're trying to get a one bedroom spot, you're paying at least like 2,800, 2,500
That's crazy.
lowest, and that's
Possibly.
for
Depending
a fucking
on the area.
studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, like depending on the area. Even in Van Nuys, like that's just looking crazy right now. Like at the time when we were living in Van Nuys, it was 1,200. But after we moved out, what was it looking at, like 18? But that was like 7 years ago. So now that's just probably like in the 2000s. No lie, and that shit was janky as fuck. You remember that shit?
Yeah, I kicked it with the crackhead.
Nah, the crackheads and bro,
Dude, I was so scared.
the crackheads on Cedros is a motherfucker, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you guys know that street, you guys know that shit is fucking lame.
It was Terry was like rolling
Fucking
around.
Terry, man. Terry's crazy. Shout out to Terry.
Has his wheelchair.
Yeah, man. Fucking Terry. Fucking 2 a.m. and you hear
Bumpy
a big
music.
ass boombox in this fucking wheelchair, electric wheelchair, just bumping. And he lived in the next building next to us. Didn't what happened last time? Did he get pushed out of his chair or something?
Yeah, they pushed him out of his chair. That's why you laugh.
Well, because
That's fucked up, dude.
Terry was a troublemaker. That's why.
And they got out their car and pushed him out the chair. His
They
wheelchair.
pushed him. Yeah. We seen some shit there, man. We said some stories already, of the experiences that we had there. But that shit was a janky ass spot, man. We had some wild ass neighbors too. Man, we had some crazy shit. They broke into my whip. They stole my fucking. Oh my god, bro. Okay, give you guys a little bit of a rundown. I had 2 cars at the time. I had a Evo, and then I had an Integra. The Integra was stooped up. I had put a NRG steering wheel. It was wood grain. Everything was decked out. It had a screen. You know, you guys know that shit didn't come with a screen. It had a little screen right there, touch screen, everything. It had a full surround system. It was lowered rims. It was beast. Just, it was beast. Obviously, moving there was a mistake because I had it parked, and where it was parked, apparently there was no fucking cameras, and they broke into my shit, and they stole the
Everything.
the radio.
Yeah.
Well, not everything, because they just stole the radio, and that was it, actually, just the radio.
They broke the window.
Yeah, they broke the window, yeah, and then because it still had the because remember, I had all the carpet. That's the thing, though. I didn't have space to put that shit anywhere, so I had the bucket seat was in there. They could have stole the bucket seat.
Yeah.
They could have stole like all of the suspension stuff that I had there.
Yeah.
I mean, that was my mistake too, because I mean I should have known better, but I thought just having a car cover would do it. But these motherfuckers raised my shit and nothing. Fuck them. Fuck them. All those fucking base heads out there, fuck them.
No, that was messed up too, though, because they were straight out like crackheads.
No, yeah, and it was not like the crackheads that are hiding it. Like, these are crackheads that are literally in daylight.
Because there's some crackheads that respect, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
That they're cool and they grow up in the neighborhood and they're respectful and shit. And you know what's up. These crackheads just moved from like Palmdale or something.
Yeah,
and they just came and posted or something.
For real.
You know what I mean?
Nah, for real.
Like, no one invited them.
Yeah, I remember specifically the Asian crackhead that was always kicking it by the fucking the gate that would open.
Yeah, that's who I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Her. So her, and then the tall white dude, and I think it was him. And I swear, at these moments, I was like on a different mindset.
You did go looking for them.
I was. I really was.
I remember.
I had my dude.
They were MIA for a week or so though.
Oh, and they're lucky because I was really on that shit.
You know what? They were MIA ever since then. Because then after that, we moved out.
Yeah, no, we didn't move out right away. We were still there for a cool minute.
But they were never.
No,
They were
yeah.
never around though. After
No.
that shit, they were never around.
No, they weren't around because I was really tripping.
Yeah,
like,
you were looking every day for them.
And I was even getting to the point where it's like I wasn't seeing them, and I was looking for them, meaning I was gonna be sleeping in my car. I was really on
funny.
that shit. No,
I know.
And I told you, I was like, I'm gonna be sleeping in my motherfucking car. I'm gonna wait for them to try to do that shit again, and I had something that I was about to like fucking destroy them with. Like, it was about to be done. I'm not even playing.
Why are you mad at me?
No, this actually brought me back bad memories. I was kidding. No. But no, that's some real shit right there, man.
But
like,
things happen for a reason, yeah, man. Because you know your intentions were that, but you
no,
know,
yeah, my intentions were very bad. My intentions were so bad.
crash out.
Oh, crash out, bro. And that's some real shit. Like,
Dude, it was because I think we even drove around. We were looking because I was mad myself.
no,
though,
yeah,
for real.
see, that's the
I
thing.
even called my brother.
Oh my god.
Hey, dude, we were all crashing out.
You know what? Let's talk about that. Let me record a little clip for that. Let's talk about that. The crash out modes. So not only did we almost crash out on Cedros, fuck that place. First of all, and that was on fucking crackheads. We were about to crash out on those fucking crackheads. I'm not even gonna lie. That was about to be some shit. But we almost crashed out on. Remember when the Evo situation right here?
Oh my god, yeah, I remember. We're gonna.
Wait. Before we get into that story, okay. So I was trying to look for them for a long time. I tried to sleep in my car just to make sure that they try to do that again, and I was really gonna bank their shit.
Yeah.
And then the driving around.
We drove around. Then I had called my brother.
Yeah.
And then we were all driving around, looking for these dudes. Then we would like even have like we would kick it at the pad till like 3-4 in the morning. We'd stay up drinking, kicking it, waiting for a moment to come.
No, yeah, because these fools will be walking around or they'll be in the back in the alley and shit.
Yeah.
But man, it's like but see, that's the thing too that I think obviously God put something different in our path, because on that time I was really on some crash out shit, like and on some real shit,
Yeah,
like
we
on
would
some
pop
bad
out
shit.
real fast.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, it was really bad.
It was really bad. And especially a crackhead, like I didn't have no pity for those motherfuckers, man. Especially after they did that shit. I was really on some like hurt you mode. And it was not gonna be pretty. Like I was really on
you
some
were
shit.
upset. Yeah.
Yeah. Because to me, that car meant a lot because I worked on that shit like myself.
Yeah.
So for that shit to happen, I was really, man, thank goodness. And thank you, God, that never happened. And he removed them. I don't know what happened to them, but thank you, because that would have been bad.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And then when your Evo got hit,
Oh.
your mom came through.
Oh.
You were over there trying to fight these two guys. And your mom's like, go talk to him and try to calm him down.
Well, let's run that story real quick. Let's run that whole story. Just real quick. Little details.
Okay.
So they're doing donuts in the street over here. They fucking lose control. A Hellcat. Yeah, and he loses a rented Hellcat. Yes. Loses control, crashes into my Evo, and then a few cars. It was fixed. It was bagged. They had inky wheels. It had different plans that I was gonna get into eventually, but you know that's what I could afford at the time.
Yeah.
So
sure, but still.
Yeah. So you know whatever. So it got crashed. It got totaled because it messed up like the whole. Like it was total.
Yeah.
It was total. So I couldn't do anything about it. And
we had just gone home though.
Well, I was putting my daughter to sleep, Olivia to sleep at the time because we did just get home.
We just came home.
Yeah, and it was time for her to take a nap. So we would always be on that. Like it's time for her to sleep. We gotta go. Let's go put her to sleep, and then we'll go out later. You know what I'm saying? So then, I'm putting her to sleep, hugging her. Because I just love doing that to her. I just, those moments, Because she was so little.
You see, you lived moments.
I did. She was so little. She was like this little. I'm just like hugging her. She's so little. Okay. But anyways, so then you come in the room. You're like, babe, they hit your car. And I really thought you were playing. I'm like, you're playing. And I'm like, no, I'm serious. So then I give you Olivia. I go downstairs. I open the door. It's like a movie. Like, it just looks like a movie. And I'm just like, I look at it. And I'm like, fuck. So then I walk over there. And then I look at the car. And I'm just like, fuck. Like, I worked so hard for this car. Like,
it was like the craziest moment.
Yeah, like my knees buckled, man. I almost felt like I was gonna fall. I'm like, oh, like
like that guy.
Yeah, like the guy from the. I'm like, oh no, my car. So then, yeah, and then that dude, I don't even know what the fuck he was saying because I really zoned that fool out.
Yeah,
but,
same.
But I don't know what he was saying or whatever. But I got mad.
You were in his face. You were about to hit him. Your mom was here.
How the fuck did she know?
I don't know.
Did you call them or
I
did
forgot.
I call them?
I don't know if we called.
Because I remember my sister was here too.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but they were here.
Yeah, I don't know what happened either.
And then all I know is that your mom was so scared because you were in that guy's face, and she told me to go calm you down. Next thing you know, we were both in his face.
We were both in his face.
We were both about to like jump his ass. Yeah, say something now.
No. I think. Oh, I remember exactly now that you said that. What happened?
What happened?
So when I was in that, like talking to the dude, my mom said something, and I think he said something towards my mom, and I got really heated, and then. That's when she told you to calm me down, and then they told you what had happened and that he said something to her. Yeah. And then you got heated and you went up to him too and started talking shit to him. And then that's when the owner of the car came, some tall white guy. He's like, everyone needs to calm down. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Who the fuck are you? Because really, like, first of all, don't fucking come over here with that white car talking about, oh, everyone needs to calm. Like, get the fuck up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember he tried to assess the situation and he made it worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, it was a bad moment.
And it was an older guy, like, trying to be all, man, dude, you'll get knocked out too. Like, we're fucking playing.
Well, it was definitely, you were not in the right space. You were, and he was just trying to just be such a.
Yeah, so much that he like left the situation, went to the other side and was like talking to the guy he rented the car with or whatever. And yeah, car got totaled. And what the fuck was the point of that? Why did we bring that up? Oh, because of
we were crashing out.
Oh, the crash out moments.
We crashed out.
Yeah, we crashed out. There's other stories that we can't legally talk about, but shout outs to those stories as well, because some shit happened those times. You know what I'm saying? But thankfully we're here.
We change, and thank God, we're able to grow and take different approach on things. That's it.
Yeah, no, yeah, and that goes to show, everybody could change. So let's all change, because it's important.
Sometimes, yeah.
No, but it's I think it's up to a certain extent.
Well, yeah, because you're not gonna allow disrespect.
Yeah.
To occur. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You have your boundaries.
Yeah.
So but it'll get out of character over something small and
yeah.
And
that's different now.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah. Before it was on go 0 to 100. That was really a thing, but now it's more like. Okay, I have a career.
Whatever. Yeah.
Whatever what?
It's more like whatever. Sorry.
I'm about to crash out right now. I was getting
good. Yeah, I know. I saw that. That's why I'm cracking up. Whatever what?
Whatever what? What are you talking about? Whatever me?
You need to still grow.
No.
That's hilarious.
No, but it's true though. Like now it's like we look at it different and we try to see like, okay, we have a family. If anything happens, it's like if one of us goes to jail, like that really fucks up the whole system that we got going here. You know what I'm saying?
Because we have things to lose now. You know? And that's what we discussed. Like, okay, we didn't have shit to lose.
Yeah.
It was different before.
Well, we did have shit to lose, but we were just not in the right mindset. What are you talking about?
I wasn't hoping you say that, but
because we were decent at that time. So what are you talking about? That could have fucked up a lot of shit,
Oh my god. I mean, I told you that. You see? That's why I told you it's time for you to grow up.
Yeah, I think it's time to grow up. That's when the King Little G song came out.
Oh,
I think it's time to grow up, homie.
You related a lot, huh?
I'm like, I said fuck school, and I know it would affect me. Ignorance got me blinded. I'm hoping no one accepts me.
You know what? Fuck school, I'm in debt.
I did just say that, right? I did just say that, huh?
You did say that then.
Hey, you know what? If anybody has anyone that could help me get rid of those, let me know. Because I need to get rid of all those fucking loans, man. Shout outs to the student loans.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck those loans, man. But yeah, crash out mode, no bueno. Let's change. Let's change for the better, man. Because that's just crazy.
Yeah,
that's a crazy situation, man.
Don't crash out, man.
Is Mama sleeping?
She's trying to. I don't know.
All right. I'm getting low key hungry, or I'm getting like I feel. What do I feel right now? I feel.
Are you implying for me to go grab you something, or are you trying to end this so we could go grab something?
No. We're lit.
Okay, are you saying so we could order something?
No. It's too late. It's too late to eat. I'll probably.
I could eat.
You could eat? No, not me. I'm
You're
lying. I'm on a diet.
Dude,
We just had pizza yesterday. I'm on a diet, man. What are you talking about?
Dude.
No, you know what? The thing is, okay, so but you know what? We have been pretty strict though in a lot of the stuff that we've been doing, because
of course I am.
we like after a certain time we're really not eating. Well, before yesterday was honestly one of the first times we eating that late, because we eat like at 9. We usually eat at like latest 7, and then and don't eat at all, and just drink coffee, water, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know?
Trying to do the whole tea and walk.
Yeah.
Has not worked out, but.
The walking?
Yeah.
I walk every day, so it works out for me.
That's good. I can't walk in the street by myself.
That's true.
So.
It gets crazy out here, man. All the honking.
That's not what I mean. I meant like something could happen.
No, yeah.
So I can't take my walk.
You know what? And that's true. And that's true because not only have we seen it online, but we've also seen that it's been kind of sketchy, low-key. A lot of weird shit going on around here.
Yeah, it's hot out here in the streets,
Yeah.
It's summer. It's just like that, you know? But before, we just didn't see it because we were running around.
Yeah. We were out and about.
Now we're like inside.
And we're looking through the cracks of the fucking little blinds. We're like, oh, what's going on out there?
Now we know everything. Now they're citizen, man.
I like police activity. Oh, God. Oh, those hooligans out there. That's good.
Nah. But no, it's just different, because it's just different.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
but
kids. I feel like these are like outsiders. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
It's people that didn't grow up out here, because people that grow up here, like, they have respect for their community, for their people, for the elders. Like, they ride for their community. Like, we stick together. Yeah. But I feel like these people that are doing these type of things, they're outsiders. Like, they just came from, I don't know from where. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's not like that. The streets is not like that. Regardless if it's in the, where you grew up, wherever you grew up.
No, yeah, that's true.
The streets are not like that.
No, and I'm talking specifically to the time that I was outside. Well, with Olivia, we were outside. And I think I was tying my shoe at the moment, and then they thought they just see a little girl there, and a car just pulls up, and it's just there. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And then as soon as I noticed that, it's like, man, fuck my shoelace. Like who the fuck is like stopping looking at my daughter? You know what I'm saying? They took off. Yeah, and then they take off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, what the fuck? Like, dude, that shit is crazy. Nah, that's just dangerous. And everyone needs to watch out.
I don't want to just walk, just me and her, Yeah. Like, dude. Compare me to a man, I'm fucking weak. You know what I'm saying? I'm a girl. Like, I can't go by myself.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah. So you have to walk with me.
No, yeah. And that's something that I need to, that's something that I want to.
But we go out.
No, yeah. That's something I also want to talk about, though. Like, what is it when it comes to that exhaustion? Because sometimes, like, either I'm just so drained, or I'm so tired, but I don't feel like doing shit. But it's like in my mind, it's like fuck. I want to do so much. Like I want to do this. I want to do that. But then it's like, I don't know. It's just a crazy scenario.
Yeah, something as a man that you go through, like wanting to be there in everything, you know? I guess, yeah, maybe that's what you want. You know, you want to do so much, but you're so tired.
Yeah.
I sometimes feel like that, you know?
Yeah.
I want to have the house perfect and then perfect meals and then perfect everything.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, I'm mad because everything was like, I tried to do everything at once and everything came out half ass.
Yeah, that's true.
So then it's like I have to realize that I have to choose 2 things or 3 things to do good and then leave the rest for the next day type shit, you know?
Yeah. We'll definitely talk about this more in detail later on and let you guys know my experiences and stuff because yeah, there's like I said, there's so much to talk about that I feel like is not being talked about that is important conversations for, men or women or just a household in general that, need to be discussed. So we're here for that. So hopefully you guys enjoy the ride with us, man.
Yeah,
if you guys haven't, make sure you guys hit that like button as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, which I'm sure you guys already did. But if you guys haven't, make sure you guys do.
Yes.
Also, every day, sometimes, we go live on Twitch. So make sure you guys are tapped in. That's where we're going to be doing the music stuff. That's where we're going to be, just working on stuff, checking out music videos or whatever, So come through on those lives. And then here, this is what we do. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? What are you guys up to? Who's still here with us? Who is still here with us? Let me see in the chat who is here with us. We must know. We must know. Let me see. The chatty chat. The chatty chat. I'm excited about tomorrow. We're going to be doing some family stuff.
Yes.
It's going to be pretty cool. And then later in the night, I'll probably go live on Twitch for like 40 minutes or so, just kicking it,
Yes.
And, yeah. Could have been live on TikTok today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sorry, I was texting my friend. She's in Colombia.
Colombia. Bogotá.
She's in Medellin.
Medellin. Medellin. You're just kicking it. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Oh, man. But yeah, man. So that's pretty much what it is when we're just raising everything and just trying to start this new journey with our channel. We're trying to do things in our own way for you guys to like us, and for you guys to get to know us pretty much. We want to put ourselves out there and just build a community for eFam, because I feel like with music, like I've told you guys before, every time we do reactions for artists, usually people come to see their favorite artist and not us. So, they're just trying to see the reaction to their favorite artist. So they're not really there to get to know us or probably even hear what we got to say at the end of the video.
Yeah.
They're just there for the reaction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with these new changes that we're doing, we're hoping that we start building a community. We hope that we, get these lives to be,
get to know each other.
Yeah, get to know each other, but also get these lives to be very interactive, because as you guys saw, we talked about, what we're talking about in the podcast segment, but we're also checking out the chat. So whatever you guys say in the chat, we implement it into it, and we just talk about it too,
Yeah.
And that's what I want to start getting into. I want to get you guys' input. I want to get you guys' whatever you guys are going through or
thoughts, perspective, point of view.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, if you agree with me and what I'm talking about, let me know. If you agree with Nanselly, let her know. Or,
or you have your own point of view.
Yeah, or if you have your own, that would be cool too.
It's cool. I like learning from people. I like hearing people talk.
Yeah. That's so cool.
It's cool. That's why I guess when you say I'm very shy, because it's to me, I like hearing people talk.
You're a listener.
Yeah, I like to listen and I like to. I do, and I do. When I don't let you talk is because I know you're gonna say some nonsense that you said before that you think, but you're not. You're not, como te digo, you're not being true to yourself. And what I tell you, be true to you first so you could be honest with other people. And once you understand yourself, you're able to understand other people.
First of all.
Hey, te dije.
First of all, don't ever disrespect me like that.
Hey, no me grites. You don't know what to say next. I see you thinking. You're like.
I'm like, you.
And you know what I thought of? The Twitch. I don't want to say in case they're listening. Oh man, but yeah, the twitchy eye.
Yeah.
I hate when my eye gets twitchy though.
Has
that happened to you?
Yeah, when it like.
Yeah, and it's just like.
I remember we looked it up one time and we found out what it was or something.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is. But we looked it up before. Let me see. Would you want to chat, stay on topic for the podcast, or ask random questions? Honestly, if you notice the kind of the way that we moved it this time was, if it was on topic, we talked about it while we were on the topic. But if it was something to have to do with something else, it was kind of like a filler. So I did notice that there were some questions that had nothing to do with what we were talking about in the moment. But eventually when we got to a certain point where I could implement that, I read it and then we talked about it.
Yeah.
So with the whole movie situation, it had nothing to do with what we were talking about. But we kind of found a way to implement it into the, Yeah. So I think that's cool because eventually we could kind of... talk about it, derail a little bit, but then also kind of get back into topic once we're done.
Or say what we gotta say, discuss it, and then go ahead, read the question and conversate about it. Your point of view, my point of view, their perspective, and move on from there.
Either or, whatever. Because I mean,
whatever's the vibe, right?
Yeah. And this is what we went through with this one. We went off of the vibe, and I think it went really well the way that we kind of structured
natural.
it. Yeah, it was natural. It was kind of like, it wasn't even asked. It was kind of like
having a conversation. And that's what it is. That's what I would want. Like, just have a conversation, because I feel like if I'm put on the spot and you're just asking questions, I shut down. Like,
what's your favorite color?
Huh?
No, yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so it's cool like that.
No, and I like these because these are kind of like reminders, but also like just kind of taking a step back and having more of an understanding of what we're trying to do with our lives and what we're trying to do to teach our family. But it's cool for you guys to see too, what we are trying to teach them by us changing, because we're changing us before we get to them, but it's all in like a flowy, way type thing.
Yeah. Like I just said earlier, understand yourself so you could understand others.
I said it better.
You see?
You see nothing.
Oh.
Look, even Blind Ninja.
What did he say?
Nothing. That's just his name. Because he don't see. You don't see.
That's a good one.
Nobody sees. But yeah. But anyways, we're going to end the live. Shout outs to every single one of you guys for being here today. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Also, for anyone that's interested in pre-shop box content, that's actually our store. So we do content for our store. So we've been uploading videos every weekend. So if you guys are interested in finding out what we do for our store, the back end of it, the truth, the nastiness, and everything that happens with trying to revamp the store.
I get fired.
Yeah, she gets fired a few times. We haven't really done that on camera yet, but she has definitely been fired like more than 10 times, on the job.
No, not more than 10 times.
At least less than.
I mean, I think it'll be fun for them to see what it is, because I mean, we step out of like the whole part, like I see him as my boss, and I have to, and I get in trouble.
And I'm like, get in that room, girl.
No, that's nasty. Don't do that. I don't like it when he plays like that either. If we're gonna be working, then work.
No,
and then I get in my work zone. You know how I'm quiet.
Yeah.
And I like. You're so quiet. I'm like, I'm working.
Yeah. No, and that's true. Like, that'd be cool for us to actually record those moments. We haven't done that yet because we've only done 3 videos so far, and like one like kind of live streamish video that just went out today. But that would be cool. That'd be cool to see, because
us working together as as a married couple, you know, because it's completely different.
It is really different. Like, this is not what happens. Like, I really get on her ass, and I'm always like, okay, where are those pictures? Or whatever, like, it's
this is not good, retake these.
Yeah.
And I try to fight, but I took him how you told me last time. No, you did not listen.
Sometimes I'm like, did you use portrait mode? Did you clean your camera? Like it looks just blurry. Like,
and I'm just like, I mean, I don't say it. I just sit there and I listen.
There's been moments that she's brought a whole bag, and then I look at the pictures, and I'm like, you got to retake all these. These are not good.
Yeah.
It's been like that. It's been like that. And we just keep it like that. But that's like us getting out of, like you said, our relationship and kind of taking it into business mode and just trying to make that
grow.
But
I learn and I listen. Do I?
You guys will find out.
Just tell you.
You guys will find out.
Dude, he's being a dick right now.
Because we're in business mode right now.
No, we're not in business. No, because when he talks like that, that's not business.
Hey! That's good.
Hey!
That's business mode. That's not even business mode. That's just being.
Hey!
Hey! That's good. All right. Catch you guys on the next one. Catch you guys on Twitch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Peace. Have a great night.
Good night.
See you guys.
Bye.
Laters.